Hi, welcome everyone. And as you can see, I am dressed for the festivities a few days late, but it's okay. A day late. Well, for me, it's 2 days late. For everyone else, it's 1 day late. I'm a little late, but I'm dressed for the occasion. Look at me. Call me Santa Vivi. But we're back. I haven't streamed this it hasn't even been long, but I feel like when I stop getting into the routine of streaming, I just don't know what to do. I just sit here like, what is really stop being so pretty? How dare you? Oh my god, thank you, Laura. Hello, Laura, and thank you for that. This is like literally like the cutest thing. I found this on Twitter. Their name is Hoshi, Hozshi. I'm definitely gonna put them in the description. I did this really late. But definitely put them in description when, of my actual like Twitch channel thing. But yeah, I'm dressed up. I don't have a hat though. I tried putting on a hat. It just didn't look right. It didn't match the outfit. Like it's just like it just didn't go well. It just didn't fit. And I was gonna take off this cape, but like I feel like the cape makes it more whimsical, and I just have to be. It's just like this is a time to be whimsical. So I just wanted to. So yeah, this is the look today, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be a different look because we're gonna be celebrating New Year's. Cause by the time New Year's comes, I am definitely not streaming. I am doing anything. Hopefully, I'm getting drunk out of my fucking mind and making bad decisions. That's what I'm hoping to do. I feel like that's not gonna happen though, and I'm really sad about it. It's the season of love, even if it kills us. Exactly. Thank you, Laura. You understand. It's the season of love, and I'm gonna love until it hurts. Oh my god! I feel like the reasons why I want to play an ultimate game, I want to play like a stress-free game where I'm just like, relaxing, is because I crocheted everyone's gifts, everyone in my family, everyone's gifts, and basically every single waking moment for the past month has been overtaken by crocheting. And to the point that I couldn't really enjoy things. And adding to that, my hands started cramping. I had to, have compression gloves so that I can crochet, and that was crazy. It was crazy to learn that I was so old that I had to have compression gloves for my muscles. Insanity. Like I just can't crochet like a regular person. I must wear gear to do the thing that everyone does to relax. But yeah, so I just did so many things, and now that I'm literally done, I just want to not have to use my brain and my noggin, and I don't want to do things. I just want to relax. I just want to see pretty boys, and I just want, I want the world to go back in harmony. And my channel, though we venture out into other forms of visual novels, my channel is about dating toxic people. It's about doing the bad thing in your brain that you shouldn't do. But we indulge it on this channel, damn it. We're gonna go for the serial killer that looks pretty. Why? Because he's pretty. So we're gonna do it. And then, I refuse to deal with the consequences of my actions, which is where the game comes in. So we're gonna get back to that, damn it. I need love. I need stupid love. So I'm gonna change us over to the game. And today's game, I know I wrote it on the channel. I wrote it on like the title. That was before I changed it. Last minute. I really did a last minute change. I was gonna play a different game, but then I looked at how long the game was, and though I could feasibly do it, I kind of didn't want to. I don't know what it was about the game. I just didn't want to. So I decided to actually put on this game, and this game is called Don't Eat the Cashier. So I am an unlucky, okay, perfect way to describe it. So have you guys gotten those TikToks, which they were my favorite when Halloween was happening. It was my favorite fucking shit. Now that Halloween's over, like they're not releasing anymore, obviously. Now it's really depressing. Like it was so fucking good. Essentially, it starts with congratulations, you've been hired to insert normal job that turns into the most horrific catastrophe ever known to man.
Congratulations, you've been hired as a babysitter. Your job? Watch their daughter, Samantha, and follow the rules.
And you had all these rules you had to follow, these weird rules that you had to follow. And if you don't follow them, then you'll die. And so many more things came out of it. There was so much lore, they were interconnected. It was so fucking cool. And one of them was that you were working at a gas station. And the reason I'm bringing this up is not that this game is based off of that, is that that's literally what this game is, actually. Like, you are an unfortunate bitch who is working at the last stop of a gas station. You are in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. And then the worst part about it is okay, having humans as your customers is already bad enough in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. But now it's fucking eldritch beings. It's monsters. Like, you have man-eating bitches coming in, and because it's an ultimate game, there's 3 of them that are really cute and want to date you, and that's what we're gonna do because so we're gonna do what those congratulations videos didn't think we were gonna do, and that is try to seduce the monster trying to kill us. But we're basically gonna be living that life in this game. We are an unfortunate bitch who got a really bad fucking job, and now we're stuck here. And now we have to survive. All right. What are your pronouns? She, her. Your pronouns are she, her. She's your body type. Damn, she looks so tired. They both look so tired. I mean, I get it. If I were here, I'd be tired as hell. Body type 2. What is your name? Just the first name? I'm gonna put the first name. Your name is Vivian. Sometimes I really wonder, how did I end up here? Oh, because I got a fucking it's the congratulations, you got a job at Plank Man or Hourglass Woman. Obviously we have to pick Hourglass Woman. I was gonna lie and say Plank Man, but I couldn't even commit. Hourglass Woman, obviously. How did I end up here? Again, unfortunate bitch. I don't life hates us, which is why we're here. Not that I dreamed of a career as a neurosurgeon or an astronaut, but for crying out loud, working at a gas station, on the other hand, money is money. I send out resumes to every conceivable and inconceivable place, applying for every position where I could somehow use my degree in art. 0 responses. I had to swallow my pride and find at least something. I found this note stuck on the glass of a bus stop. See, this is how you got here. Why did you take a random ad at a bus stop? Human organism. That should have been the first sign of these are monsters. That should have been the first sign. Oh no. Human organism wanted for work at gas station. Organism's duties include, underline. Remember that, underline. Selling food for mouth. Silence and obedience. Household tasks. Oh shit, human organism only? That's racist. 3 times because work tends to screw me over for streaks. It's okay. Honestly, 3 is great. I don't expect anybody to watch me more than once. That's so great, Stone. Thank you. Or my household tasks. Obeying those who are more ancient. Don't put yourself down like that. No, it's fine. I don't think it's bad. Dang, when did I miss the Mrs. Claus house reveal? I tried to claim a trick, but it said error. Oh no! Damn, I don't know how to help. I don't even know how to do that. I will be totally honest. I barely watch Twitch. I watch Twitch for Stardew. Yes, I am that person. Watch this for Stardew or Ultimate games, and I do it so I can fall asleep because I have insomnia. So I wouldn't even know. I probably have so many streaks for so many people that I don't even know how to fucking redeem it. Oh, you missed the Mrs. Claus reveal. Like it was the very beginning. It really wasn't a big deal. I just wanted to show off my outfit. That I got this cute little outfit, and this is the person who did it. Let me actually add their. I said it before. I am going to definitely credit them in the what's it called? I'm gonna credit them in the credit section of my Twitter wrong thing Twitch page is like a credit section. I am gonna credit them there. It's just that I did this so rapidly fast that I didn't have time to actually sit there and do it. So anytime someone is saying something, like I am putting in the person's Twitter page. This is their Twitter page. This is their Twitter page. This is their Twitter handle. This is the person I bought it from. They have so many cute fucking things, even free assets. It's literally so fucking cute. And thank God that she gives you video step-by-step instructions because I'm a fucking idiot. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here, ma'am. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank God she was there with me. But yeah, it's just a cute little dress. I have also another dress tomorrow, which honestly is so hot. Like it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I love it so much. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow, but for today it's Mrs. Claus. We're having a nightmare after Christmas. But yeah. Okay. Okay, obeying those who are more ancient. Friendly team offers new and old faces of friends. Long and different life. Long and different life. Consumption of nourishment. Juicy juices. At least there's juicy juices. Trips to human places. Wait, what? This is a sign to put the thing back. This is not a thing we should be reading. Mouth for food. Seriously, this guy's got a style of his own. I think this is a sign. Would you? Oh, I've never been this out of luck, but like, maybe if I am that out of luck, I would actually say yes to this this ad. Would you say yeah? Isn't the human organism wanted the first thing that that is scary that should tip you off? There's something wrong here. Apparently, the manager is just an eccentric dude, or is this their new marketing tactic to grab attention? Whatever. People often told me that I have my quirks too, and that's even if they haven't seen my first. You are furry. I'm a furry. Oh no, I'm a furry. Well, whatever. As long as he's not a complete jerk who'd hit on me or make me scrub the floors with a toothbrush. Is that my boss? I'm afraid. Guys, I think we messed up. I didn't scream. It really is a. I'm gonna say the name wrong because you say the name correctly, you invoke the spirit. Cthulhu. This is really a Cthulhu moment. He has a tie. You see it right there? Sounds like I'm out of here. I'm running. This really is a Cthulhu moment where you sit there, you can't even, like, you're so horrified, you're stunned silent, and you can't even move. I didn't scream. I couldn't move. My brain feverishly tried to find any category for this in its database. Hallucination? Psychosis? Too many energy drinks? Honestly, this could be it. A typical middle manager? Well, I mean, he's slimy like one. No, I know it isn't it, but I'm saying it really is like, that's how, like, it's an eldritch, like, fear. Like, she's just like, you just saw it. She just saw it and she's like, I can't I can't do anything. Like, she's so scared, she can't do anything about it. The monster from my nightmares stirred. Is this from your nightmares? Its tentacles creeped closer to the counter. My God. The creature made a sound. Not from its mouth. Oh God. It had none. No, that's worse. The noise emanated from deep within its bulk, hollow, profound bone shaking. His name is Bob. His name is Bob. Greetings, organism. I am Bob, the indescribable and terrifying consumer of worlds. But you, grain of sand, may call me Manager Bob. Wait, you consume worlds? Can I ask? Is Earth on the list? No, this isn't real. I'm dreaming. I need to wake up. You will sell food for mouths and obey me, for I am ancient. Memorize the rules of this establishment, for my patience is as limited as the salary I offer you, and I'm not even being paid to be horrified. What is this? What is that? What is that face right there? I feel like I've seen it before and I don't like it. Ah! Rule 1. You sell, no matter what. Chicken food for the mouth, gremlin fuel, noodles made from cursed souls. You can make noodles from cursed souls. Lottery tickets for extra limb raffles. Discount rot. There's ritual foil. Everything must be sold. He points directly at me with that creepy slimy tentacle. Does he even understand that you're freaked out right now? This is not even the worst boss I've seen in an Ultimate game this week. No! Oh my God, who was the worst? What game? Every miserable unit of currency brings me closer to my triumphant end. From this pitiful hole. I pinched myself but didn't wake up. Rule number 2. Be polite to customers. Ignore bald spots in werewolf fur and watch for drafts when ectoplasmic energetic entities are in the store. What? Even I couldn't say that correctly. I was like, what the fuck? But don't let them get too bold. Customers are just walking containers for currency, and they should only pay in monetary units. Payment in existential dread or hair of the dead is not accepted. Many of them come here just to chat because they are idle and purposeless organisms. Your task is to make them part with their currency anyway. It is also your duty to heal organisms if they are injured using special kits. If they die, they cannot give away currency. Honestly, honestly. Oh no! Excuse me. Excuse me. I think I would be so scared. I'd be whispering like, "Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry. But you see werewolves and ectoplasm. What are you talking about?" Let's hold back. Let's be so scared we whisper. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, dear sir. You seem to have mentioned werewolves and ectoplasm. My voice is as polite as possible. I managed to compose my primal screaming panic into a tight ball and shove it deep down. I don't think I could do that. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I don't want to even know what I would do. I want to never be in this position. Werewolves. And that's not to mention that you yourself are a giant meatball of tentacles, damn you. I shall answer your question, curious polite organism. Werewolves and ectoplasmic entities are just a few examples of the many insignificant life forms that frequent this establishment. What unites them is that they are all slaves to consumption, just like your kind. What a wonderful view of different people's lives you have. As for my nature, I am your immediate supervisor and the guarantor of your future financial prosperity. I am at a gas station for monsters. I got a job with Cthulhu for minimum wage. That is insane. This is all you need to know. I feel like I need a lot more. Where do you guys come from? Do you guys just randomly live on Earth? Where are you getting the souls of the damned? Do I have to make... Okay, first of all, no. Honest to God, first of all, what if I ran out of cursed bones? How do I get cursed bones? Who are the suppliers? Are they doing anything nefarious to get cursed bones? I need to know so many things. No, only I decide what I need to know. And really that's all I need to know. I fear any more knowledge will surely drive me insane. I want to know what happens when I say the first one. Incorrect, human. The statement is actually legally and metaphorically inaccurate. Rebellious conglomerate of water and carbon. What? I don't even know what I can't even pronounce that word. I don't know what that means. My apologies, organism. It seems I overestimated your linguistic abilities. Yeah, you really did. The good news is that the only skills required from you are button pressing and serving other organisms. Conglomerate. Oh my god. What? I was so freaked. I was so freaked out. I couldn't read it. Thank you. AKA business person. Thank you so much. I'm an idiot. There's not a jar. He suddenly places a jar in front of me on the counter. And the last rule. Remember, organism, this tip container must be filled with money by the end of your wake cycle. If the bottom of the jar is visible, you will clean the sanitary rooms with this object in the dimension of absolute horrors and suffering for 2,510 years. I couldn't take my eyes off the fork. It's just, there's something so hilariously menacing about this fork, about this giant creature, and then that fork. The potential tool of my eternal servitude. At this moment, my mind fully capitulated. Yes, I was hired by a multi-eyed cosmic architect squid. Yes, my clients will be non-human. Yes, I'm being threatened with a fork and eternal toilet cleaning. How could anyone clean anything with a fork, honestly? Maybe that's why it's gonna take us 2,000 years. The same will happen if you even think of escaping before the end of your work contract. How long am I working here? My ocular sensorum perceives the subtleties of matter. It will detect you in any corner of this pitiful planetary sphere. Oh, fuck. You can't even... Oh, man. Oh, fuck. This sucks. Crap, I'm trapped here. I'm in a trap. Do you understand, organism? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Yes, sir. Acceptable. Goodbye, organism. Good luck in your currency acquisition and button pressing. Could you show me how to do how exactly do I press buttons? A vending machine. what? Am I gonna get a tutorial? I feel like this is like a tutorial moment. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna press this. I point at the sticky buttons on the vending machine. The Bob's central eye looks at my finger, then at the machine, then back on my face. That was a sigh. Cynical essence from his body and torturous slowness. Oh, okay. And the drama, with the drama of a pianist playing the last tragic note, the tip of his tentacle presses down. Bob waits expectantly. Don't mess with this man. Oh my god, hold on. I want it to load. Bob sees all. He really does. I thought it was gonna be a tutorial moment. It's not a tutorial. Never mind. I thought I was gonna actually have to use this thing. Got it. Your capacity for learning is phenomenal. This concludes the briefing. Remain as polite an organism as you are. He didn't turn around as a human would. His tentacles simply shifted his entire mass in another direction with soft gurgling sound, and he waddled across the linoleum. Finally, he left me alone. The silence at the gas station was broken only by the hum of refrigerators containing juicy juices and the buzzing of the neon lamp above my head. I stood in the same spot, as if rooted to the ground. I feel like I would be having a panic attack. Like, this is panic attack inducing. This is so scary. My breath returned to me in a sharp, uneven gasp. My hands were shaking. I have to say, so when I was like loading this, I obviously put full screen, blah, blah, blah. I see this, and I see this all the time. But then there's no audio. There's no voice acting. I really hope there is voice acting, because this is gonna be so fucking rude if we have this and no voice acting. The tip jar, which I needed to fill to avoid ending up in a dimension of ancient horrors, still stood proudly on the counter. Okay, so what just happened? Option 1, I've gone insane. That's the most logical conclusion. Prolonged stress from job hunting, malnourishment, nerves, anxiety, and disrupted sleep schedule. My brain must just malfunction. Yes, that's it. I'm going to wake up on my couch in my dingy rented apartment. I pinch myself again, and nothing. Hello, devil. Welcome. 'Tis the season. I love the crimson model. Thank you so much. 'Tis the season. We're having a nightmare after Christmas moment. we're living a horror, and we're gonna date them. Okay, I scanned the room once more. It smelled of gasoline and old coffee. It was still absurdly real. And that meant everything he said. That it was all true. Werewolves, vampires, tips, a fork. The hysterical laughter. Okay. A hysterical mix of laughter and a scream of terror welled up in my throat, but I held it back. I needed to get through this. I feel like I don't mentally have the capacity to do that. This girl's stronger than me. I needed to. What happened? The job just started. What did I do wrong? Oh no, don't tell me that's the first customer. That's the first customer. That's how fuck. Bells? What the hell? I don't like that, sir. Shit. Where the hell did this clown come from? Don't need these noises right now in my head. It took great effort not to look away from those red eyes burning in the pitch black darkness. Would. Devil! Of course you would, actually. I don't know why I'm surprised. Of course you would. Is he amused? Is he wondering if I'm tasty? Bob didn't exactly give any guarantees that I wouldn't be devoured at work. You know, honestly, yeah, hold on. Am I safe? Are they like legally contracted to not fucking kill me? My brain, still recovering from the encounter with Bob, was frantically trying to figure out how to break this ringing silence. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Can't just appear in this with the sound of a creep. You can't just appear with the sound of a creepy piano, sir. Isn't it strange that I work at a gas station for a couple of bucks, yet you are the one who wears a jester hat? That's so mean. Please don't eat me. I'm just a miserable tasteless cashier. No. Good evening, sir. Would you like to purchase? Purchase? I would like to purchase your attention. Oh, I saw his face and I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready for everyone to be like, ooh. I would like to purchase your attention. Unfortunately, that is not free. You must give a tip at the tip jar, and then depending on the tip, oh my God, Lord. Depending on the tip is depending. You got 10 bucks for 5 minutes. So if you could put 10 bucks in, I'll give you 5 minutes of my attention. You put some money on the table and ask me how I'm feeling. The answer is open-minded. I suppose that's free. No, it's sort of included in the service package. I suppose it's free. Make a wink, but only for you, sir. No. You're lucky, esteemed sir. My attention is on sale today. There we go. That's the one I want. I'm not sure that's on the sale list. However, there's plenty of other things. Would you like to purchase? You're lucky, esteemed sir. My attention is on sale today. A bargain. But is it wise to put your best merchandise on discount? Don't you worry. I will forget this ever happened in the next hour, because I will purge all of the fear out of my head. Anyway, I adore good bargains, especially when they are absolutely unfair. Yeah, you seem the type. In a truly fair world, my dear soul, you'd be worth more than $6 an hour. Am I only making $6 an hour? I am going through this anxiety-inducing job for $6 an hour. Can a mere piece of paper? We about to hear some slapping and bells ringing in the storeroom. Stop! Can a mere piece of paper reflect your uniqueness? Can even 6 of them? Not even 20 could. I live in New York City. I get catcalled in the street every day. You might want to work a little harder. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't mind 20 extra pieces of measly paper. Sigh. My God, another crazy person in a strange way, with a strange way of speaking. And it seems he's in the mood for a chat. So, what is a beautiful, charming lady like you doing on such a dreadful, dirty island of misfortune? Hey Google, play Jingle Bell Rock. Or rather, what is a gal like you doing in a place like this? A place this dude was just charmingly like you. Oh wait, sir, is there a moment where I can speak? Hot twist, he's wearing a chastity neck girdle, and we need to help find the key first. Oh wait, where are my manners? I suppose I must introduce myself. I have many, most of which are not fit to be spoken in the company of a lovely lady. The nicest I can think of is the Mad Queen, a title I plan to pass from me to myself for the coming centuries. However, my mortal mother named me, I'm gonna say Darian. No, Deron? I'm gonna say Deron. I cannot figure out how to say that. Now, may I have your hand? No, thank you. I play D&D. I know fairy bargains. No, you cannot have my name. My boyfriend also said, what was zero hesitation? No. Sir, my mother told me not to offer my hand to strangers or any other parts of myself, sir. Oh, your highness. Damn, what would I do? What should I do? Hold on. Oh, Bob. Oh, how I miss the simplicity of Bob. Now I'm in a minefield. Excuse you, sir. I require money, 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 or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna say this one. He burst into genuine booming laughter. Your mother was truly a wise woman. I fucking knew it. I played too much D&D to know about fake bargains. I'm not giving you shit. I love that I also immediately thought about fake bargains. That's exactly. There ain't no way I'm giving him shit. I was like, nah, ain't no. He even talks like a fairy would in D&D. I immediately had alarm bells. That's why I was like, I have to really think about the words I'm saying now because everything matters. I don't know what about him gave Faye, but he just felt like it. And that's why I was so on edge. This is why I was like, I miss Bob. The simplicity of Bob, because now I have to really sit there and think about every single thing I have to say to this man. A masterful stroke of self-preservation. I haven't been rebuffed so delightfully in, well, at least a century. Others prefer to use enchanted swords and pitchforks. They forget that words can wound too. Oh fuck, did I wound his ego? But perhaps I can still melt her heart. I have an eternity for that. Literally. May I know your name? Okay, that's different. Okay, thank God he didn't say have. Okay, he said, may I know your name? That's different. Okay, we can say it now. I think we can say it now, right? Right? Okay. He didn't say have, he said to know. Or revealing my name to a fae would still be bad. Because like you have to hide your names from demons. My name is Vivian. I am also a queen, the queen of the gas station. My name is Vivian, sir. I refuse to reveal my true name. Demons always do terrifying things with it. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that too. He can do something bad to me if he knows my name. My name is Vivian. My friends call me Big D. Or they would if I had any. I'm kind of like, I was thinking of a book premise a while back that was just a guy who became immortal for seemingly no reason, that like tease and mess with other long-lived races. Like suggesting a new feeding ground for trickster Faye, and it's a corner of deaf and mute people. Oh my god, the center of deaf and mute people. That's I just thought about them. Oh my god, they'd be so fucked. They'd be so mad. Bitch, I can't get anything. I'm debating between revealing my name and, you know, not saying anything. Oh, I'm so scared. Did I save? I did. I'm gonna say my name. No, I'm not. I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna flip a coin. Hold on. Heads is yes, tails is no. I just realized you guys can't tell about what I solemnly swear to tell the truth. Heads. I'm giving him my name. No, fuck. This is a bad idea. Oh, my dear Vivian, you are so polite. He seems to savor my name. It sends shivers down my spine. Zakia, you typed so late. I already said it. And that politeness again, as dry and bland as the rations I give my soldiers. The most creaky of all, the creaky of all the degrees I've signed. And I've signed decrees that require people to weave ropes from sand just for fun, most of the time. Polite people never risk anything. No friends, no enemies. How is that interesting? Imagine how wonderful it would be if we became enemies. Those would be the most interesting few seconds of your life. Or friends. That would be a delightful eternity. Not or lovers, I'm afraid. I actually have a D&D coin right here, and it says yes or no. Yes and no. Oh, I should get one. Don't do that. Honestly, I'm ready to become anything for tips. Pragmatism, the dullest of all human traits, second only to complete paralysis. But it's so reckless to say such things to someone who can really turn you into anything. For example, a dancing sausage with 100 little legs. Oh, that's a centipede. That's man nasty. Or 10 leprechauns in a trench coat bound by a terrible secret. Or the world's largest bacterium. Or a kettle that can boil everything except water. I smile Sir, can you please just put money in my jar? I'm gonna die either way. Please put money in my jar. I smile nervously, trying to show the horror. Trying to not show the horror that's gripping me. There's probably no sales course that covers how to deal with such customers. I feel like I'm sitting in on a barrel of TNT. I feel like my brain is turning to jelly. And I don't understand when we'll finally get to the point. Oh man. Damn, I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to be so mean. Say it again. The way I'm like terrified of everything I say to this man. What if I'm mean to him? You think he'll like it? I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna go back. What's this game called again? It is called Don't Eat the Cashier. And I don't understand when we'll finally get to the point. We've been talking for 5 minutes, but it feels like an eternity. And I've got to somehow squeeze a tip out of this guy and not lose my mind. To utterly impossible tasks when dealing with a regular person, let alone another cosmic entity. So let's finally get to the purpose of my visit. Finally! It's completely unknown to me. Excuse me? You telling me that I sat here, going back and forth with anxiety, for you not to know what you want? How about this? There's a packet of Doritos over there, and some Takis. It'll truly change your life. Just get those, and then like, get a Four Loco. I'm telling you right now, that would blow your fucking mind. Go get those, and you'll be fine. Is it not on Steam? No, it's on itch.io. Hold on, let me actually give it to you. I'm gonna send the link now. There it is. Oh, for crying out loud. There's nothing interesting in the assortment of this pathetic shack except for you. So I'm buying your time. Let's have dinner. I'm sure you must be hungry. I'm polite pass. Oh no. Why is your hand all the way inside my vicinity? Back up. Allow me to create a more pleasant atmosphere for us. This is a war-torn country. Praise the goat mother. I'm shivering from a gust of icy wind. He just teleported half of my gas station to a radioactive dump, or a radioactive dump to my gas station. And the jar's gone! My freaking jar! My jar! I don't know what option he would like. I'm trying to keep my options open for the other boys though. That's the problem though. I'm trying to see the other men. He's not the only boy, so I want to see more boys. I don't want to like give him all my attention. What if I say this? I just want to know what happens if I start screaming. You really don't like change, do you? But life is ever changing. Life is not a stone, my dear. Life is water. And since you don't like this current, so be it. Let me find us something less populated with mutants. I can't go long without familiar landscape. Already ruined lands make me melancholic because of all the fun has happened without discussing. Allow me. Please don't be behind me. I am begging you, my jar. My jar. This is something seemingly less radioactive. It feels like where he would live. Look at those graves. Amazingly, I haven't thrown up yet. It feels like I've been flushed twice through an interdimensional toilet. I cleared my throat. Seems like I'm sitting at a table. Much better, don't you agree? My jar! Couldn't be better. Bob will kill me! No, he really will. I don't know. I want to say one or two. I kind of like the idea of me screaming in his face like, Bob! Bob is gonna kill me! Okay, I'm gonna do the first one. Don't worry, my dear. Time flows differently here. In your cage of capitalism, it's practically at a standstill. No one will disturb us, especially not your evil, beady-eyed squid. Such vile creatures, squids. I really should turn someone into a squid. Or 3 squids. How thrilling. I'm slowly getting used to the landscape. The fireflies here are quite charming. But it'd be better without that frog with a human face. The frog notices me. Oh my god, it's a frog with a human face. I didn't notice it. It lets out a sad croak and then looks at me with an expression of deep existential despair. Points at the frog with a human face. Who is that? Oh, that's Leroy. No, that's Lori. One of the brave souls who dare to challenge my authority. My dear friend, who wants to walk the path of adventure. That's your friend? However, he didn't foresee the possibility of being turned into a frog on a whim. He even tried to wield a sword with his tiny froggy legs. Fought to the end, a true warrior. Now, however, his foes are mosquitoes and bigger frogs. Tell me, dear, does he bother you? His little existential froggy crisis, I mean. Is it ruining the ambiance? He looks at me with an interested expression. Hold on, I don't want to make a decision yet. What exactly did Leroy do? Lori do? What did this walking sack of manure do besides trying to kill me? That's what he did? You would say those were adventures. What did Bob ever do to Oh, plenty. He swung a sword blazing with righteous fury or such nonsense. He dared to come to my home, a world born of my shattered mind, and dictate what the natural order should be. Such an audacious, vile creature. He made such repulsive noises. Clanging, rumbling, shouting, praying, threatening, moralizing. The last part was the hardest to endure. But as it turns out, holiness doesn't prevent frogification or chairification. I found various uses for Lori over the years of our friendship. Oh, the fall of the great Lori, the funniest Tuesday of the century. A Tuesday filled with pomp, irony, and croaking. Alright, I guess I'd also turn someone who tried to kill me into a frog. Exactly. Okay, hold on. You said, what did Bob ever do to us? Bob was scary. That's what he did to us. He scared me. Exactly, my dear. You see and understand. It's simply cause and effect. Action and reaction. He who comes to me with a sword shall leave as a frog. That's how it went, right? Oh, you truly are a kindred spirit, Vivian. I knew there was a delightful darkness behind those beautiful eyes. He looks at me with an interested expression. Oh God. Oh my God, what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna say I don't mind him. I don't mind Lori. You don't mind? Excellent. I think he really sets the tone of the whole clearing aesthetically. A living monument of the consequences of poor life choices. Lori, did you hear that? The lady grants you a stay of execution. You may continue your pitiful mosquito-infested existence. So dinner. I'm sure you must be starving. I feel like I'm not gonna like anything that's put in front of me. Traveling between realities must be exhausting. I think I was right. I'm not gonna like anything I see. This looks strange, but it smells delicious. Meat with honey? Oh my God, he is a fae. Meat with honey? He's a fae. Next, the meat, a purple soup. Possibly made from a less fortunate cashier? Whether the food is poison or not, if I refuse, His Highness might turn me into a frog too, so I pick up a fork from the table. And this is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. It's 100 times better than those cheap instant noodles I usually buy in supermarkets. Even the fact that I'm currently in some other universe surprisingly doesn't seem to harm my appetite. It seems you enjoy our cuisine. My chefs have always managed to cook well on these occasions when I notice it. Crazy. I assure you, you won't regret this dinner. At least, not for the first half hour after the meal. No! I know we should have given him our name. Thank you for the food on my plate, not staring back at me. This is the best purple goo and my miserable life is a miserable cashier. Why are you doing this? The dinner, the teleports, and all that. I kind of want to know that, yeah. why? What a delightfully pointless question, even by my standards. You aren't supposed to accept food from Faye either. I know! That's why I'm literally fucking afraid. Like, I can't believe I ate it. Oh no, I didn't have a choice in that matter. There was no eat or don't eat option. She ate it. Guys, we're stuck. We're trapped here forever. He knows my name and I ate the food. I don't know what the fuck I did. The fucking coin ruined it. I do it because I can. I do it because the alternative is crushing gray, predictable boredom. Boredom. I brought you here, Vivian, because for the first time in a very, very long time, you are not boring. Oh, thank you. Because you fear me less than my subjects do. Oh, no. Don't get it twisted. I'm fucking terrified. I'm just pushing it deep down. I'm fucking terrified. I think it's because, like, you know, my character can't speak for me, so I'm speaking to my chat, and I'm fucking. They know how scared I am. I'm regretting the fact that I even ate this food. And you can hold a meaningful, albeit questionable, conversation, unlike my subjects. Believe me, when your interlocular mind is as sturdy as wet paper, all the joy of conversation quickly evaporates. Maybe it's because you keep turning them into animals? That's exactly what I mean, my dear. What an absolutely insightful observation. You are a thorn in my sinful side. However, it's only a punishment for the most audacious one. A ruler, both god and monster. But no one ever wants to see the other side. And that's truly a pity. What if it's as good as the first side? Or conversely, terrifying. It would be so exciting to find out. I poke at my food with my fork and watch the peculiar scenery from the corner of my eye. The silence hangs between us that might even be called cozy, were I under heavy narcotics. He wants conversation, right? So, like, what's your favorite animal? Glad you asked. It's right here on our plate. Just kidding. But I do need some time to think. Let's see. The riding flea has its own charms. Very disgusting ones. Carnivorous butterflies are beautiful, but they're dumb and noisy. And as we know, only what's empty inside makes a noise. Or what's in my head. It's always right. I think it's a dog. It loves its owner with all its heart, whether they're a saint or a serial killer, and doesn't notice the difference. It lives in a constant, joyful state of blissful ignorance and misplaced enthusiasm. A creature that finds endless joy in the utter meaninglessness. It's truly inspiring. Dogs are the gestures of the animal world, and I adore them for it. Especially the small, wrinkly ones. What about you? Cats. To them, we're the jesters. Oh, indeed. They are true rulers of this reality. Tiny, furry gods of apathy and disdain. And we are their devoted, foolish caretakers. But I've been lucky enough to escape their tyranny and instead enjoy my own and feed those around me. I return to my meal. Just as I chew another bite, I hear His Highness's voice. By the way, how does the meat taste? I knew it. I knew it. Crying. Why is this happening to me? Is the human flesh tender enough? My fork froze halfway. Why the hell is there a flash on my plate? No! Oh my god! Oh my god! What do we say? Okay, he wants us to hold a conversation. Bob, save us. No, seriously? Bob, I need you here. Bob, wait. You can garnish my wages, but I just need you to get me the fuck out of here. Oh fuck. He wants us to have a conversation, right? I'm trying to figure out what conversation would it be I kind of like the screaming at him though. I like the girl being like, "Why is this happening to me?" Four. Ugh, damn. 114. I was thinking between 4 and 3. God, this man, I hate him. He's so scary. I don't want to Faye. They're scary. Ugh. We're gonna flip a coin again. All right, heads is 3, tails is 4. Tails. All right, it's 4. Uh, Not as tasty as the one I had the day before yesterday. Chew while looking him in the eye. You're the one. Zakia, what did you do to me? Zakia, what the fuck did you do to me? Zakia, I don't like that noise. I don't like his bug eyes. I met his gaze, slowly and with all authority, placed a piece of meat in my mouth and began to chew without breaking eye contact. I can't remember ever seeing someone so shocked in my life. His mad grin vanished, his eyes widened, and his own fork froze halfway to his mouth. For one precious, glorious, sweet moment, the Lord of Chaos is completely and utterly baffled. I did not want that to happen. I need options open. I'm a slut and I want the other boys. I want the other boys before I commit. My dear, you are a true treasure. You didn't call my bluff. You raised the stakes to the sky. Oh my god, thank god it's not human meat. Oh my god. No, it's certainly not human. It's just venison. As far as I can tell by the taste, not very intelligent. The intimidation tactic works too well. It really did. He's like now in love with me. It's kind of crazy. It's definitely not Timmy, our contractor. Oh my god. It's definitely not Timmy, our carpenter, who unexpectedly disappeared near the large kitchen cauldron, perfectly sized to fit in it. Definitely not. I personally issued several decrees related to cannibalism, perhaps even covering its prohibition. But that's besides the point. I rarely have visitors, and I like to tell you about other interesting guests. After all, it's the most fascinating thing I can share with you. For a place where mushrooms with eyes, oh my god, for a place where mushrooms with eyes grow, it can be incredibly dull. What's happening? Shadows in the clearing thicken and stir. They detach from the gnarled trees, rising up the ground like black ink spreading across the wall. Dancing and intertwined, they prepare to perform at their master's whim. Behold this incredibly crooked castle. Crooked to the point of absurd sadness. In reality, its curves look far more aesthetic, but give the creator some leeway for expressive. Many brave and not so bright souls have tried to conquer this terrifying, dark, eerie, crooked castle. So many that it became even more crooked. You see, the dreaded monster. Hold on, I'm gonna lower the volume. You see, the dreadful monster living there never liked being distracted from terribly important duties like having long conversations with reflection or concocting recipes with raisins. Ah, what a terrifying monster. And it seems a bit cross-eyed. It's been a while since I practiced this wonderful craft. The artistic work is a bit outdated, but it exudes pure, unadulterated evil, doesn't it? The monster was a tyrant, a menace. He sowed chaos and disorder, mostly on purpose. He had countless opportunities for creativity and wasn't afraid to use them. He had some people believe they were pigeons, others that they were cranes. He wouldn't allow his best servants to have windows, fearing that the moon and both suns would get envious and want to take them away. He demanded they seal the gaps of the doors up. He locked wizards who came to him for magical gifts in a giant laboratory and promised them power if they invented a kettle that could boil everything except water. Did they eventually invent the kettle? Invent it? Oh, they did much more. After 11 years of failed prototypes, a few explosions, and chemicals running away on their own feet, they succeeded. The kettle could boil even bright memory, but not water would instantly freeze, explode, and file for. I immediately rewarded them with a new invention idea. A cup with a steel top without top. Let's see how they handle that. But I digress. But behold, a ray of light in the dark kingdom. The first hero, Sir Lorry, the righteous, and all his clanging self-important glory. Oh, so I kind of felt like he was telling part by himself, but yeah, no, he's definitely telling himself. He took a knee to rest briefly because the weight of his righteousness was bad for the health of his poor dad. Following rumors spread by the same monster, he fought his way through the monster's loyal subjects too. By the way, where did he even find them? Most of my subjects are too busy contemplating the color of suspenders for their suspenders or lamenting their fate. I cherish them in their imperfection. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were probably the most restless of every story needs. In any case, our hero descended into the Grotto of Despair, the Grotto of Tentacles. Imagine the most sinister name you can find. The Grotto of Despair sounds about right. Indeed, it's a place where one can so wonderfully despair. Let's not get sidetracked. Into the Grotto of Despair, our hero descended to retrieve an artifact capable of defeating the Monster King. The Ring of Incredible Power. It's a smiley face. A big shoddy crafted, but I assure you it looks more aesthetic in real life. However, the brave knight didn't know that the incredible power the brave knight didn't know that the incredible power of the ring lay in its 440-pound weight. That was its only magical property. Wait, so it doesn't actually have magic powers? It was just that it was heavy? The only incredible thing about this ring was that it was incredibly stupidly the only incredible thing about this ring was its incredible stupidity and uselessness. The realization that he had spent weeks of his life in a divinely heavy paperweight, and the sudden crushing thought that he should have become a baker instead of a hero just to get some sleep. Well, it broke his poor noble mind. Not that his mind was ever intended for serious burdens. Oh no! Oh no, the knight! However, that not meaningfully waiting for him to continue. So the knight perished. But then alongside him, along came Elmer Eagle-Eye. They say he earned his nickname by escaping from an enemy fortress. On the third day of his captivity, he noticed that his prison was lacking the fourth wall. An archer of legendary skill who tried to kill me with a precise shot. Consistently, during breakfast, while bathing, at balls, during sleep, and even when I was devising a plan to get rid of him. The audacity! I hate just killing them. Turning them into madmen is so much more fun. But I bestowed a little curse on the elf as well. I made it so that every time he drew his bowstring, he'd hear the most annoying melody in his ears. Elmer was a terrible racist. He hated dwarves. He is an elf. They would hate dwarves. So naturally, the melody became the national anthem of the dwarves, playing in a loop by a bagpipe orchestra. The pure rage it provoked derailed his aim every time. Eventually, he stormed the castle, dropped his bow, begged for a job at my court in exchange for changing the song to anything else. He was desperate, and I was a villain. Everything aligned incredibly well. Now he's my royal huntsman. The dwarf march is replaced by a lively elven sea shanty. And let no one dare accuse me of being callous and heartless. Damn. Now he has a salary, good food, clothing, entertainment, and full guarantee of non-dismemberment. You missed the opportunity to change his dwarf national anthem to dwarf parade. Vivian, where were you before? Horse odes and comparisons are too long. Whatever. Okay. Endless rhyming versions about the shine of a beloved beard. It's a refined, devilish thing. Why didn't I think of it myself? To torment a man not with the sounds of war and patriotism, but with the clumsy, heartfelt caterwauling of a species spy, turning a love song into an instrument of pure, heart-wrenching agony. Brilliant. Well, I'll steal your idea from you. And finally, the witch. In a classic giant hat, under which you could easily fit another witch. She tried a different approach. Seduction. She attempted to charm me, to gain my trust, become my spouse. a fatal miscalculation. She didn't consider the fact that I never trusted big hats. That's your only thing? Or people. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Especially when both come hand in hand. And those who wore suspenders and a belt at the same time. A person who doesn't even trust their own pants certainly doesn't earn the trust of His Highness. You know? I respect it. I respect that one. He's like, if you're wearing belts and suspenders, that's crazy. That's crazy. I cannot trust it. Then again, I don't trust His Highness either. I don't trust myself, especially the left side of my brain, especially on Thursdays. But back to hats. I don't particularly like hats. I don't know. I guess hats don't evoke any particular feelings in me. No love, no hate, not even mild annoyance. Really? I suggest you quickly develop a strong opinion about them. They say it's a highly entertaining hobby and useless, like any good hobby. Meanwhile, the witch was quite overt in her murderous intention, jingling with all her concealed weapons. Madam, why does a witch need so many hidden blades? She must have been very bad at witchery. In any case, she now resides in my dungeon. And you see, I haven't decided what to do with her yet. Her fate is a blank slate, a story yet to be written. So I offer you the pen. I simply adore random choices. Give me yours, Vivian. What punishment befits her? What? Does he really want me to decide what to do with a real person? Can I even save her? And does it matter what I choose? Everything here follows his whims anyway. But as long as I play the circus monkey, I have a chance to get out of here alive. Maybe I should just entertain him? Damn. What should I do? Not this one. That's crazy talk. I think the craziest thing would be to spare her. No one would expect that. Turn her into a hat. A small one. I refuse to decide her fate. We need to get out of this. We are in danger, and you know, maybe it's mad mean, but like, I'm not fucking going boo-hooing for a bitch when I'm gonna die too. A small hat, the disrespect. That's why it's perfect. A small hat. Turn her into a hat. A small one. The one who lived by a big hat shall become a small hat. The irony is so absurd, it's beautiful. So be it. Let her be a small cap of eternal regret. Oh my god, look at it. He's so cute. She tried to get into my head, and now she can barely cover it. Man, if this is just the first customer, then damn, how will the others will be? That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to spend so much time on him, but he won't leave me alone. I'm afraid of the other ones. Like, if he seems so scary, this is gonna be crazy with the other. There's like an incubus, and I think there's a werewolf. I'm not entirely sure. OMG, the witch skin hat from What We Do in the Shadows. A brilliant sentence. Something's missing from this tale. He never told me about the monster itself. Dear, who cares about these monsters anyway? I do. If the monsters are the mug, then I'm the pig, you see? Hold on. Hi, Janice. Yes, it's Christmas. We're having a nightmare after Christmas. Well, I do. Okay. How eloquent. All right. I must admit, this will be my first performance like this. Darren, I don't know how to pronounce his name, sounds a bit bewildered. Allow me to just toss my mind up and see how it. You see, the monster was originally much more modest and less magnetic. But we all have to start somewhere, right? Thus, my head suddenly became a bit. Thus, my head suddenly became a bit crowded. First whispers, then arguments, then full-fledged discussions that had to be participated in, and involved inanimate objects. Yes, in a jar doors, closet, even in cookie jars. Every container a potential foe. And I was surrounded by containers. To be fair, sometimes they tell funny stories. But why am I afflicted with this curse? Pondering it drives me mad, even more so. It seems the question is meant for me. Did you trust me to curse artifact? Maybe the ring of yours? Does your family have something in common with the Habsburgers? Stop! Not the Habsburgs! I'm gonna say this one. Does your family have anything in common with the Habsburgs? Huh, my lady, that's so mundane. That's exactly what happened. Oh, you've guessed it. Oh no. It's all about rotten blood. Too pure, I beg your pardon. My great-grandfather issued a decree forbidding death from old age. And a distant aunt believed a colony of sentient mold was living in her walls, claiming her inheritance. But I also thought I would be spared this fate. I had to be temporarily isolated to avoid embarrassing death at royal balls with the young prince pointing at noble lords and saying, "Haha, the gnomes finally got out from under my bed." What a misfortune for the entire family, except for those in line for the throne before me. My death would have solved many problems for my family, and indeed many of my own problems too. I made a decision. We made it, to be precise. There was already a whole council for us by then. However, chaos had other plans. A god, a goddess, a cosmic clerical error. I don't know. Something ancient and terribly bored found itself a new source of entertainment. It offered me a throne, my own corner of reality to rule, where fragments of my mind will become the laws of the land. No more restrictions or pants for my subjects, if I wish. My subjects, at first, they disagreed. But then they came to terms, or their minds changed to fit the newer reality. And here I am. A dramatic silence ensued. Perhaps I am the first being to hear this story in the centuries of his existence. I must choose my next words carefully. Will you give me a tip? How can you just lock up a family member in a tower? It's unthinkable. I don't think he wants sympathy. He doesn't seem like the type. I actually don't know what he wants me to say. I have to say, he sounds like, oh my god, what's that? It's a Twilight Zone episode of a little boy who basically controls a town. He took the town out of the real world, and put it into a different reality, and they're all trapped in that town. and he basically controls the weather, controls everything. Well, he's like this little mini sociopath with all this power, and he controls everybody. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like that, or at least he was kind of like him, and then an eldritch being came in and gave him power, and then he became that little boy. I think he doesn't see this as a bad thing. I want to say, are you still in a cage? It must be rather long. No cages. More like a playground with surprisingly silent infants. But I don't blame them. I have the best shovel. It's no wonder I embarrass them. Or maybe it's because I love to create explosions. Tell me, have you ever been exploded? Or no, don't tell me. Let it be a surprise. Do you really sympathize with someone who drags you into this dimension to tell silly stories and feed you purple goo? People never cease to amaze me. I was trying to be nice. Nod meaningfully. The shadows finally dissolve into nothingness. I just turned a living being into a hat, or rather became the catalyst for it. I wonder what kind of nightmares are warranted in such a case. I'm afraid royal duties await me. Our time is up. I shall send you back, Vivian. I race from my chair. I squeeze my eyes shut. Where's my jar? The light is blinking, even with my eyes closed. So unfamiliar, so unusual after all this darkness. Oh, thank God. The jar is full of money. It was all worth it. Oh, thank God. Greetings, organism. How is your work progressing? I see the first transaction was successful. Acceptable. This still doesn't save you from the threat of cleaning sanitary facilities, but it's a wonderful starting point for your entire tiny life. Oh God, Bob, you're here. Yay, we lived. I know. Can I quit? My first client sent me to another dimension and nearly turned me into a cash register. Interdimensional travel is not a conventional interaction with a client. But if it positively affects the profits per minute ratio, then it is within acceptable limits. Especially if the client paid for the attempted transmutation or its consequences. Then there's nothing to worry about. I urge you to relax your muscles, organism. Continue working. I am experiencing a positive emotional reaction. I am proud of you. I will be even prouder if you acquire even more currency. Goodbye, Mr. Manager. My mind departs from you and the organic form follows. He slaps across the floor onto his arms. As soon as Bob's rhythmic, wet slaps fade away, a deep silence descends on the stage. One moment, I'm in a surreal forest, dining on purple goo with the mad god. The next minute, I'm being praised by a multi-eyed tentacle monster. Maybe these are all just my deathbed hallucinations. Oh, God, giving back my bills, my noodles, my arguments with strangers on the internet. My beautiful, monotonous, bland life. I was foolish not to appreciate it. In the midst of my contemplation, terrifying sounds emitted from my boss's office. Unfair bills, unacceptable large numbers. Of course, what else could upset him so much if not that? Steps, another visitor. This one decided to come in through the door for a change. Oh, he's bleeding. Wait, no, I can't do anything. No, I'm not a cleric or a druid. Get out of here. I'm just a human. I'm just an urchin lady. I can't do anything. He seems unwell. I hope he doesn't knock over my shelves of shampoo with jojoba oil, yeah, jojoba oil and delicate lilies on his way. Not Zakia immediately. Nah, Zakia found her man. Stop! Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. It's like everyone said the Mad King. Fuck the Mad King. This is the guy I like. It's like everyone forgot their thirst for the Mad King. Who is that little boy from? Is it? No, it's not. It's a Wonderful Life. What is that? Twilight Zone. Kid. Oh, It's a Good Life. That's what it is. He reminds me of the kid from It's a Good Life. Like how he was explaining his powers and everything. He sounds like that kid, which I can understand why. He's just like, oh, no one has good conversations with me, because I don't know if you know, It's a Good Life, the shorts version of the story. It's not a long story, but it's too much to go in. We have to keep playing the game. But the short version of that story is that there's this kid. He was born literally magical in some way, shape, or form, and everyone has been trying to kill this kid. And even as a baby, he basically took the town and turned it into a pocket dimension. And now everyone in this town cannot leave. And everyone in this town does everything in their power to think good thoughts, because this kid can read thoughts. And because he's a fucking child, and a child that doesn't understand emotions, because everyone caters to him. So he's basically this, I don't want to say spoiled little bitch, but like, he's essentially not being treated as a child. And if you do treat him as a child, he would react like a child, but with a child with powers, which is why bad things happen and no one wants to deal with him. So it's just like a lot of like bad things happening with this kid. But anyway, he's just he's just terrorizing this town. People can't sing, which is wild to me. People can't he just has all these rules. No one can do anything. Kids avoid him at all costs. It is like a bad time. No one can be around this fucking kid. And then it even ends terribly. But anyway, there's a second part to that. A second part to that story. To that Twilight Zone episode, they made a part 2 where he's grown up and he has a kid. R.I.P. to the wife. He has a kid, and his kid also has powers, but much stronger than him. So now he knows what it fucking feels like to be like everyone else. Because for everyone else, it's a regular Thursday dealing with a fucking bitch like him, because there's another bitch like him. You know what I mean? But now he knows what it feels like to be an ant. Sounds like Mr. Oh, I don't know what that spells. But sure. But yeah, so like part 2 is basically that, and I've never actually seen It's a Good Life from DC Comics, just a goofy reality warper. Okay. Yeah, I never like seen it. I just know like of it, and then like I heard that there's a part 2, and he has like this whole Una reversed by your own kid. Yeah, it's basically that. Like he's now like dealing with like oh my, and like now he's an adult, so he can kind of regulate his emotions better. Again, he's kind of raised with kid gloves, even like treated with kid gloves, so like I don't know how he can have even like correct emotions as an adult. But he is now being tormented by his own child, and he's just like, oh my gosh, this is what everyone felt around me. He's like, yes, I'm pretty sure the fucking bitch that gave birth to your child fucking despises you and that little bitch. I feel like she fucking hates y'all. And because you are a jackass who cannot even conceive of anything other than your own feelings, you didn't notice. But back to Daddy. For the rest of y'all, back to Daddy. Let's see what happened. He's so bloody. Don't take my tips. Take that fucking jar, bitch. He's gonna take it. Oh my god, that happened when I was in a Dunkin' Donuts once. A homeless guy came in, put his arms around me. I wanted to kill myself because he smelled. And then he tried to grab for the fucking tip jar. And the ladies had to take it. The ladies had to like grab it real quick, pull it away from him. And they like kicked him out. Grab the tip jar. He's gonna take it. He's not just unwell. He looks like hell. Literally. All the skin on his left side is torn off from his jaw to his temple. Ah! I swallow nervously. What kind of meat grinder has this guy been through? He looks like someone who could rip me apart if he doesn't like what he hears. I need to be careful if I don't want to become the next victim. You look like the Terminator. You look like the Terminator at the end of the second movie, buddy. The Terminator who just wrecked my entire floor. Give him a thumbs up. Oh my god. How's life, sir? Well, it's hard to imagine how the other fighter looks. When will the Lord take my sinful soul break down in tears? You don't want to work here anymore. No, that's me. See, all of these reactions are just me. And I feel like I'm being blamed for being funny. I think I'm having a really funny reaction to all of this in hindsight. Imagine just like you come in trying to get help and she's like, please God, just kill me now. Just by looking at your face, I think I would be hurt. Like, oh wow, I'm that ugly? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna say, well, it's hard to imagine how the other fighter looks. He lets out a gurgly, raspy laugh. You don't want to know what the other fighter looks like. Honestly, I really don't want to know. My inner archive labeled, I don't want to know this, is at risk of bursting from overflow tonight. Words clearly come to him with great difficulty, which is probably not surprising for a man already without half a face. He clears his throat. That doesn't help much. He's got no eye. Oh, you're a vampire. I need blood. He tried to smile. It would be charming if he still had all the necessary muscles for that, but it will haunt me in my nightmares, among other things. This will haunt me. The client pauses again, briefly, to clear his throat. Mine? Require in horror. Don't kill me. I'm already having a bad streak in life. We don't have transfusions here. No IV drips. Just discount rod. Not me saving everything because I'm so scared. Let me see what we have. Yeah, good choice, babe. Step to the store. I mean, I like 1 and 3. What was 1 and 3? Hold on, what was 1 and 3? Oh no, I can't see it. Damn. Okay. Just in case. What's happening? He suddenly leans forward, boring into me with his remaining eye. Go and find me some goddamn blood. Go and find this blood. A strange presence builds into my mind and the edges of my vision blur. An unyielding command blossoms in the center of my mind. John clenches pearls. No, sir, I was gonna do it. Why is he so mad at me? I don't know why, but I feel an incredibly strong urge to find the blood right now. I was gonna do, oh no. Oh no. I need an old priest and a young priest. Oh no. Power of Christ compels you, please. I need a Bible. I need 3 of them. I need holy water. I need a lot of it, please. Not him compelling you off the bat. I know. I was gonna do it. Why is he mad at me? My client is covered in blood, but still hungry. Maybe he fought with something incredible? No, something inedible. Or is it his own? I found myself in the storage room. A tangled labyrinth of shelves reaching up the ceiling, stuffed with boxes, crates, and mysterious cans. In the corner, something rustled and snorted suspiciously. So where could the blood be? I need to think fast. He's not going to wait forever. Right now, I'm at the very beginning of this crazy place. Go to the food for mouth section. Go to the section supplies for self-propelling earbuds. Go to the foaming body washes for leather bags. Go to the section items that inquire pensiveness. Can we just Bob, where's the bag? Okay, we're gonna save because I like Bob, where's the bag? I am literally so scared I'm saving everything. Go to food for mouth section. These signs are driving me insane. I really hope my manager will eventually learn English properly. I'm surrounded by pure madness of anxious packing, and even in front of the department entrances, there are some baby food for Cyclopses piled up. I'm frantically trying to decipher the crooked inscriptions. In front of me are sections with food for mouth. Okay. Infused nutritional flows. Food afraid of heat. Dense energy blocks for chewing. Infused nutritional flows. I think it's infused nutritional flows. Okay. Here are endless shelves of drinks. Next to Coca-Cola are bottles labeled liquid regret and primordial broth. Now with nucleotides. Okay, cans labeled Barprice, vodka, Nolico. I'd love to meet the person who came up with these names. I check every shelf, pushing aside cans of essence of shits and giggles, but finding nothing resembling blood. The closest thing is liquid hydrogen in a giant wooden container. It smells worse than it looks. I go back. I hear knocking. Oh my god! No, please leave me alone! It's the dry rhythmic tapping of knuckles on a laminated countertop. It's not loud, but persistent and full of irritation. In front of me is okay. Food afraid of heat. The coldest corner of the store. A large freezer. Oh my god, why can't I speak? I'm so scared I can't speak. A large freezer chest and refrigerators with glass doors are covered in frost. Next to the frozen pizza are gremlin cryo capsules. And among the buckets of ice cream, you find flavors with minty terratum and liquid family. What is liquid family? Oh my god. A huge freezer chamber. Oh my god, okay. Matter of lesser life forms. No. Spare parts of human organisms. Hold on. It could be blood. This section reeks of formaldehyde and fear. Glass jars full of milky liquid sit in the shelves where exhibits float. Oh my god. I try not to think about one of the containers labeled with the name tag that reads Kevin. No! I could be here. Oh my god. Take blood from human organism Kevin. Taste of unfulfilled dreams and unwarranted expectations. Take blood from human organism homeless. High content of cheap alcohol and tuberculosis. Take blood from human organism Michael. Taste of efficient resource and artificial accumulation. I think Michael's better. I think Michael, right? We all agree Michael would be better. If we gave him this one, he might be. I feel like he'd be mad. I think Michael's the best bet. You know? Okay. Oh god, Michael. Oh god, Michael. I hope you're okay. I won't look at any other body parts. I don't want to see if it's labeled Michael. The blood in this jar has a rich, almost glowing ruby hue. It looks healthy and full of energy. Oh, thank God we picked correctly. Michael, whoever you are. You were on top. Champion's blood flowing through you. You are probably something like an energy drink for the undead. And yet here you are in a jar. There's something to ponder. He abruptly lifts his head as I approach. You already? His voice carries genuine surprise and clear relief. Well, good thing you weren't wandering around for half an hour. Bring it here. All right, bitches. Bitches, get ready for a fucking CV. Get ready for your hot man. My client finishes the jar and then grimaces. Oh, for crying out loud. What the hell is it? I picked the nicest jar. Wait, what did you want the alcohol one? What the hell is this crap? He reads the note on the jar. Michael. Well, you are a lucky guy, Michael. Too bad I couldn't kill you the second time. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought he meant he killed him. Never mind. Okay. Tastes like a happy family, a successful career, a retirement account, and this jerk probably never even had cockroaches. At least he's now liquid Michael in a jar. He chuckles quietly. Yeah, there's something to that. Cool that you found human blood. Good job. You're sharp. Oh, if only you knew. I fucked up the first time. I was so scared. I'm glad to please you, sir, and glad you no longer want to eat. It took longer to get to the rat. Huh. I'm gonna say glad to please you, sir, and glad you no longer want to eat me. With that approach to business, you'll go far, babe. I'm gonna wash my dirty face. Don't get bored. You dragged blood on my fucking floor. Can you clean that up? I have to clean this up now. This is why I don't like injured people coming into my store. A very scary, creepy store. While he's not here, I have a perfect opportunity to wipe away the blood stains. Oh my god, yes. I'm just scrubbing a pool of blood on my first day at work. An interesting story for Reddit. A wonderful tale. I'm doing just fine. Nobody has eaten me. Honestly, I'm actually surprised. I thought we were gonna die. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get killed the first option, the first clicks I do. Damn. That's what you look like. Okay, hold on. Do I like him more than the Jester? I think I may actually like him more than the Jester. And he's a vampire? Like, come on. He's a vampire? Come on. We all know me and my vampire weakness. He's looking so much fresher with the second half of his face, although his expressions still resemble that of a constipated owl. I'll just stand here for a while, okay? Take a little break. Besides, there's nobody here with you right now. And just so you know, if you try to contact the werewolves, I'll take your head and crush it like a walnut. Don't, sealed. Turn the key, throw it away. Don't you worry. This steel trap will never ever tell you any of your secrets. Everyone in the fucking chat, shut up. I will never tell you. I'll never spill any secrets. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. When did he tell me his name was David? I'm David, by the way. Vampire David. That's hilarious. A vampire, as you may have already guessed. What an incredibly interesting way to start an acquaintance, especially that part about the woman. I'm Crystal, like champagne. Nice. Okay, this is at least a little less scary. He doesn't need to know my name. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Vivian. Okay, Vivian. I knew a Vivian once. She used to trade kidneys in Venice Beach. She was a good girl until she got packed up. He's trying to provoke me, deliberately sharing the dirty details of his life to see how uncomfortable I can get. I suppose I'm also selling some kidneys now, checking the catalog. Yes, exactly 10 categories. Huh. I suppose I'm also. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I suppose I'm also selling some kidneys now. Check the catalog. Yes, exactly 10 categories. Give this man whatever he asks for. That is not from your own body. A catalog? Do you seriously have a catalog? Yes. He leans forward, genuinely intrigued, peering into the catalog. Gremlin kidneys? Is that a delicacy? What does it say? Why does it say both delicacy and fuel and human venom, animal venom? I don't know. I really don't know anything. I'm scared. It's a universal product. Want some? I do. Okay, cool. That would be $50. Thank you. We're okay, cool. We're making sales, guys. We're getting back to business. Making sales. It looks like I found my best customer for today. Thank God. You want $50? Now I have a vampire here. And he's regenerated. Wonderful. The main thing is to not accidentally blurt out something wrong. I need to be friendly. Let me see. Since when do vampires wear leather jackets? Don't you guys prefer capes and ruffles anymore? That seems racist. Thanks for not eating me, David. In reality, you're still a bit shaky from what you got. Oh my god. I don't like any of these. These all sound bad. I don't know. These all sound terrible. These all sound like, oh, she's gonna get killed. Hmm. I feel like these are. I'm gonna say this one. I feel like the other ones are so bad. Thanks for not eating me, David. In reality, you are still a bit shaken from what you said. David lets out a quiet chuckle. The guy clearly expects people to be afraid of him. He might have looked lost when he first appeared here, but now seeing my fear, he obviously feels right at home. It's not over yet, please. Although you're too bony. Ah! Thank you. I'm a skinny legend. I'm too bony. Excuse you. And I'm sure you love to eat all the cheap crap. Like instant noodles. Okay, no need to fucking read me, okay? Okay. People like that, their blood's just not tasty. Only there's nothing more interesting in that blood. So you don't like gluten and cholesterol? They're the tastiest things in the world. So, sir, let's get one thing straight. I am not food. I am not for sale. Does alcohol affect vampires too? Not in other things. Okay, it's between 1 and 2. That's what I'm looking at. Oh wait, you know what? Sale, you're right. Did he pay for the blood? Excuse you. That'll be $50. That was a rush order, all right? That was premium, genuine. What was his name? Michael? What was his name again? Who did we kill? Who did we give him the blood of? I don't care about your name, David. Yeah, we gave you premium Michael. Okay, that was a lot of that. He was really really good. A lot of money. Really hard to collect. $100 actually. Fill that tip jar. Um. Okay, hold on, hold on. I'm really scared. So we're gonna say this because I'm fucking terrified. Sir, let's get with this straight. I am not food. I am not for sale. Not even for $20. Don't respond. David is provoking you. David slightly grimaces as he moves. Damn. Probably not all the wounds have healed completely. And does being a vampire doctor fall under my duties? I think it does. I think you have to heal people. I think Bob said it was mandatory. Ah, I don't want to help you, but my employment contract requires me to treat the creatures that come here. Oh my god! Which one do you think he would like? I have no idea. Like, what would he personally find funny? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say the really funny one first and let's see what happens. David lets out a dry chuckle. Wow, what honesty. What if the creature doesn't want your treatment, Dr. Cox? It's just a couple of scratches and a little piece of ass that will grow back on its own. I'm fine. A piece of your butt was taken? If you don't let yourself be treated, my boss will lock us both in a dimension of horror where we'll be cleaning toilets with a fork for 2,000 years. I see. You're afraid of doctors, huh? Tough guy. Yes, scared of getting treated. You mentioned werewolves. It's probably not just a scratch. Let me try to help, okay? Uh... Damn it, I don't know what to say. I'm like sitting here like, oh, what's the good? I don't know his personality yet. He hasn't given me much. I don't know what to say. Hmm. I'm gonna say the last one. Let's see what gives me a heart. You mentioned werewolves. It's probably not just scratch. Let me help, okay? I give him a chance to save face. Now you're treating him not because he's a wimp, because he's surviving an epic battle, a direct blow to his ego. The guy immediately starts puffing up with pride. His eyes light up. Oh, okay. Ah, I hope I didn't catch rabies. Okay, so I guess being accommodating is what he likes? I don't know. I can't. I decide to remain silent about how he's already pretty rabid. I mean, 4 against 1 in a narrow alley. You know, there's a myth about werewolves being damn noble, unlike us bloodsuckers. Are you serious? It's the other way around for me. The vampires are the nobles, and then the werewolves are like basically like kind of like their slaves. Are you serious? I'm really going by underworld logic. Well, that's a load of crap. One of them was hiding in a trash can, ready to jump out at me. My heart would have definitely stopped dead if it even still beat. It wouldn't. It would have just ripped apart. It would have just ripped apart from the freaking heart attack. I'm afraid I'll never be able to take out the trash again without fearing for my life. Judging by the distant look, he's plagued by flashbacks of what he's been through. David awkwardly moves his injured arm. All right, hand over your first aid kit. I'm sure this won't be the last pack I'll have to take down. There are way too many stray dogs around these days. Damn you, go ahead. Get out your band-aid with Doctor with Doctor Chocula or whatever you're selling. Damn, that's what you look like. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying this as like praise, like, oh my god, he's hot. Like, oh my god, he's so scarred up. His arm. David shuts his jacket, shirt, and t-shirt, then settles into a squeaky stool next to the counter. He's about to face a serious trial, staying in a vulnerable position for a few minutes. For some reason, cruel fate hasn't made him claw-proof. He certainly looks like he was just thrown into a blender. Judging by those bullet scars, he has quite an interesting past. Or maybe he was attacked by werewolf cowboys with guns. Most likely the former. By the way, I didn't know that corpses had doctors too. I thought the only doctor available to me now is the coroner. I would love to watch more of this man, but I've had a long family day, so I'm gonna go pass out. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Lore. And don't worry, you can see this man on the VOD. Man has been through it. No, he really has. Oh my god. Good night, Lore. I'm rummaging through the necromancy kit, oh my god, that was sitting under the counter. It's a heavy military style metal box with a faded label reading kit for alternatively living organisms. Bob, I need you to fucking inside, besides standard bandages, there are some strange items. Silver tweezers, vials of thick glowing liquid, additional fingers, and of course an instruction manual, a cheap laminated brochure stained with something that looks like coffee. In the instructions, the first point states, determine whether you are dealing with a zombie. Ask your alternatively living subject if they ever wanted to eat someone's brain. I don't think he wants any like fun. I think he wants, okay, David's clear on zombie, move to the next point. He glances skeptically at the pictures flashing in the instructions as I flip it over. I look over for 10 minutes and his shirt is off. Wild, yeah. Zombies, necromancers, abominations made of bones, flesh, and cabbage swirl in front of his face like a mesmerizing kaleidoscope. And all of this lives in the city sewers? I don't know how you're going to use bathrooms now. Stop! Don't remind me! It would be great if he didn't notice that. Why do I have to deal with all this? I steal a glance at my visitor. I wonder if werewolves just clawed him up, or if he managed to kill someone too. My instincts, something out of the Stone Age, suggest that he could have. This guy has a killer's gaze. You see someone like him in an alley, your hands automatically reaches for your wallet. I lower my eyes. Next point is establish the nature of the injury. What kind of wounds could werewolves leave? It's simple. You've got lacerations, claws, teeth, a bit of saliva, probably very contagious. It seems the damage was psychological. Tell me about your traumatic past, as it says in the handbook. You have to be too vulnerable, right? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what happens if I say something psychological. David pauses. I knew it. He's not gonna like it. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna work. The expression on his face reflects such genuine, deep confusion that I almost feel a bit ashamed. What do you want me to do? The horror of the threat of undergoing psychotherapy drives him into agitation and turns him into a feral beast. Oh my god, am I gonna die? Wait, I saved, right? Can I like... Oh, wait, I want to see where this goes. I want to see where this goes. I know. Give me that damn paper. Denial is the first sign of having problems. Okay, hold on. Now let me load. Let me load. Yeah. Okay. It's simple. You've got lacerations, claws, teeth, and a bit of saliva, probably very contagious. David listens to this with the pride of a true soldier. I had a feeling. Like, he seems like a straight shooter. Like, he doesn't want jokes. He doesn't want things. He was like a very straight shooter. Every word seems like a medal of valor. Something like that. He said it as if he didn't care, but I know better. Stroke his ego out at the end. Wounds from a rabid beast, buddy. Shake your head. You really need to stop with these fights. They won't lead to anything good. Stop medical discussions and just move to the next point. I think I want to stroke his ego. I'm dying of laughter. He chuckles happily, trying to hide the glimmer of pride behind humor. But I won't be fooled. David is no longer just a wounded sucker. He's a true gladiator, having survived a battle with rabid beasts. Almost absolutely epic. I read through what medication I need and grab regenerating extracts for alternatively living life. Now all that's left is to apply this stuff. I dip my fingers in the jar and suddenly he grabs my hand. I'm so pale. Do something wrong and I'll rip your tonsils out through your ass. That's a long way, sir. My throat is right here. Say in a calm, icy tone, allow me to do my job, sir. I will be extremely careful. If you touch me, my boss will rip your soul out of your ass. He's not doing that. You know, you have this fantastic talent of coming up with threats. You should write scripts for action movies. No way! I'm a pathetic, miserable, harmless cashier. He's a straight shooter. I think he wants this. Allow me to do my job, sir. I'll be extremely careful. The phrase of any faceless representative of the service sector. My perfect shield against the surrounding world and the rude vampires that inhabit it. Watch yourself. You won't get a second chance. No, not my vampire doctor license. Oh, Lord have mercy. I applied the black goo to the wound. Hey, yo, all I heard was that's a long way, sir. My throat is right here. He wanted to rip my tonsils out from my ass. And I'm like, bruh, it's right here. Just go there. A puff of steam rises from the wound and the air starts to smell like something is frying. It's probably very painful, but David stays calm. Not a single complaint, which is surprising. I hope it's not from your squid manager. Well, we all hope that, buddy. I'll be more careful. My movements become slow and deliberate. I do everything cautiously, barely touching the skin around the wound, allowing him to get used to the sting. I can see the tense muscles in his back and shoulders relax slightly. He's still wound up, but the relief is starting to wash over him. Naturally, no thank yous or please from him. But at least he's no longer threatening to go to do something to my ass every 5 seconds. Much to Devil's dismay. Nah, he likes them threats that are kind of kinky. Distract him with conversation. You know, David, every noble knight needs someone to tend to his wounds after every great battle. Finish your dark work in silence. Huh, I wonder. I kind of want to talk to him more, so I feel like this one. What are you talking about? What night? What battle? I found an alley I fought in an alley stinking of urine against a bunch of dirty werewolves for territory on the outskirts of this god-forsaken city. They tore my pants, and I had to take a new pair off the junkie who was lying in a puddle nearby. Oh no. What am I? And what am I? A knight of? The knight of torn pants? As long as they're not stained, well, you get it. No, I gotta say in the pomp and say with the pomp of a medieval wizard, you are a wolfhound knight. Huh. I get this one? Okay. Oh, go to hell. David says almost affectionately. It seems like we're making progress in our relationship. Oh my god, he's cleared up. I finish up, surprisingly. The wounds really are healing. The scars won't beautify this man. What are you doing? Why are you doing all this? Because I'm broke and some fucking how I got into this job and I can't get out of it. I don't know how the fuck I can get out of here. But I'm stuck here and I need to not die. So I gotta fucking help you bitches. The question is asked in an astonishingly serious tone. He's driving me crazy. Even more than the clown from earlier, it seems. I just want to help. Lie. You want tips. And to go home, play The Sims, and watch stupid shows. How do they know me? I want to help. Truth. You are an angel of mercy from the dirty gas station. These are my work obligations. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't bother with you. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like he's a straight shooter. But he does like his ego stroked a little bit. So I feel like I'm gonna say this one. Why? David is confused. His system of okay, hold on. Let me see. I just want to see something. Load. Yeah, I just want to see. He sighs in relief. Just moments ago, his worldview was practically shaken, but I put everything back into place. That's what I thought. What a pity you still have to do your job. Huh. What would he have liked? Would he have liked the lie? His social skills are terrible. He probably doesn't realize that I lied to him. Judging by the wrinkle between his brows, he's trying to understand, but all his attempts are doomed to fail. Why? Okay. I don't know what he would have liked. David is confused. In his system of beliefs, action always requires benefit. I'm throwing a wrench into his flawless, long-running mechanism. None have certain fetishes. I can't watch someone suffer. Wow, God bless your noble heart. He shifts awkwardly. Clearly, he's uncomfortable and unaccustomed to being the object of compassion. So he immediately hides behind yet another sarcastic comment. But what can I say? I feel sorry for every little kid on the street. Sometimes I even feel sorry for especially large, nasty, troublesome kids. It must be tough living with someone like that, huh? I bet you have 40 cats living in your apartment and all of them are straight. David reads me like an open book. It's amazing that he can even read at all. Damn! most of the time, help aren't altruistic. People always want something in return. Money, oh, I actually do want money. I need you to put money in this jar. A favor for you to take them off the hook. Helping people for no reason is like throwing shit against the wind. Anyway, moving on. Screw this. Honestly, I don't care what's going on in your head. This is the most unconvincing lie I've ever heard in my life. He clears his throat. Thank you. What? Am I hearing things? Did the brutish boy say thank you? I thought he didn't know such words. I'm even more afraid to breathe. I'm even more afraid to breathe, so I don't scare off this rare, exotic display of politeness. He says that word as if he's pronouncing it for the first time in his life. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. Just a couple more seconds, and he's back in front of the counter. So the client is fed, clean, and healed, and yet he's still here, not putting any money on the counter. And the tip jar is lacking. Look, I look at him. He's supposed to be full of energy, but instead he looks lost. David is deep in thought, and that dark, gloomy little place that occupies his mind. He said to eat me after all. Isn't the best place to crash, buddy. But there's a vampire hotel 2 blocks down. Can I do anything else for you, sir? This seemingly simple question stumps. David frowns and looks past me for a while before responding. Yeah, you can do something. I'm curious about one thing. I haven't talked to a regular human in a long time. I wonder by regular human, does he mean my extremely natural essence? I'm no vampire werewolf or thieving gnome. Or does he mean my lack of criminal record and absence of drug or alcohol dependency? Maybe he's looking for the perspective of an ordinary worker, a working class person, a gray collar. Does your face always look that funny when you're thinking about something? What? Does my face look funny? I don't even get a chance to respond to his jab before he follows up. Let's conduct an experiment. Suppose you're now a free vampire, able to go wherever you want, do whatever you want. What would you do? David looks at me expectantly. Oh my god, there's too many things. Okay. Can you find everyone who wronged you and left for revenge? I'm able to depend on who attacked this for me. A lot of things depend on exactly who turned me into a vampire, who vamped you. He doesn't answer right away, just furrows his brows. Several long minutes pass in silence. Some old stinking. A lot is mixed into just 4 words. It's as if he's both hates and mourns the old person. Probably that guy was a contender for father of the year. I'll wait for him to continue, but he remains silent. He looks like an angry cornered dog. It's unlikely he'll speak up. Oh my god, on his own. And what did your old teacher do? Don't call him that, damn it. Don't you dare. Oh, I'm so sorry. The rage in his eyes shifts to confusion. Just for a brief moment before he looks away. I mean, yeah, call him whatever you want, including an old teacher. So what did he do? That jerk suffered power seizure. That's all there is to say about it. No amount of booze could erase what that goddamn villain did to my life. I suppose all old vampires are like this. It seems he won't tell me more about his vampire dad. David looks at me expecting. Okay, well, what kind of superpowers do vampires have? A whole lot. We're practically a superhero league. I'm sure it never crossed your mind that in reality, bloodsuckers can be way scarier than in sappy movies for girls. Excuse you! Alright, Twilight was, at least the first one, was amazing. Okay, there's no need for you to be mean about it. Looks like he's watched Twilight. Interesting. Oh my god! Some of us not only drink human blood, but also capture people to experiment on them. They turn human bodies into real nightmares of flesh and blood. Dr. Moreau couldn't even imagine. And there are vampire sorcerers who can rip your souls out of your body and make you work for them for eternity. Literally. Seems like I already have one of those sorcerers. His name is Bob. He's checking for bills. Checking his bills. There he is. I wonder what internal strength it took David not to find. And there are those who can make your head explode, literally, with just a glance. But not all of us have such are such wicked bastards. We don't even have to kill a person to eat. Just drink a little instead of gorging yourself like a pig at a trough. But some don't care. They just drain all the blood and splash it everywhere. The forensics team is baffled why a person turned into a sprinkler because they were not. He seems to enjoy talking about how cool vampires are. And which of those and which of those do you have? I've got a decent list of what I can do. I'm not complaining. Imagine it. You never get tired. You can oh my god, it's right. It's like Lost Boys. Oh my god, the little like tag for Lost Boys was sleep all day, party all night, never grow old, never die. And it's basically what he's saying. Imagine it. You never get tired. You can party all night, fuck all night long. Not me liking this one. You're stronger than 10 thugs combined. Well, except for 10 werewolf thugs. That might take effort. If you want to shrink down and fly somewhere, you can turn into a tiny bat. Your reflexes. He's low-key a niche movie nerd. I know! Damn, I'm really liking this one. It just never fails how much I love the vampires. Your reflexes become 100 times sharper. You feel everything. You see everything. Oh, okay. You can hear a rat piss a block away. Okay, I don't really like that one. I don't want to hear what rats are up to. Oh, Lord, Vivian. It's just an idiom. You can ignore it if you want. All vampires would go insane if that were true. Do I look like a madman? A little bit. Politely, I decide to stay silent. He continues. And finally, you can make people do anything they want. Absolutely anything. Are you sure the last one is due to your vampirism and not because they're scared you'll up? Huh. David lets out a sharp, raspy laugh. You're right. Most law-abiding citizens avoid me by 100. It's a working strategy in most cases, but sometimes you need a subtle approach, you know? The word subtle from this guy sounds almost comical. It's one thing to scare someone shitless. They give in just to avoid being harmed. It's another when they act with full confidence that it's what they want. You don't even realize they don't even realize they're just vampires on you. Yes, I think I get it. He pulled that trick on me too. David smiles, but this time the smile is strange. These are the words of someone stuck in a web of artificial connections and isolated. Fear and supernatural compulsion aren't the best foundation for a strong David, you're a creature stuck in a web of artificial connections and isolated threats. Your whole life is okay. I can enchant friends. I can enchant friends for myself. Wonderful. Or make someone give me their wallet. He lets out a quick chuckle. Well, not exactly friends. More like underlings. You can hatch all sorts of cunning plans with human politicians or, well, pay no rent. That sounds great, actually. The last part sounds that sounds great. Actually, hold on. I might want to be a vampire. Seems you enjoy talking about how cool vampires are. Can vampires open cans of beers with their mind? Oh, they sure can, but they can't drink the beer after. When I was recently turned, about 2 years ago, I tried to eat spaghetti. Not this morning. What happened? And what happened? I threw up farther than I could see. Puked out blood and meatballs. Left some graffiti and a bit of pasta on the wall. The guy who cleaned it up probably thought the whole spaghetti monster exploded in that alley. Mamma mia, no more pasta, pizza, no delicious food. That's terrible. I don't think he wants to hear that. I mean, I would make that joke, but I don't think he wants to hear that. I think he wants to hear giving up human food is a small price for mortality. Exactly. Drinking blood is great. I can do it my whole life. I mean, I will be doing it my whole life. Forever. Hold on. When I see something. You got it, exactly. I miss pizza. Oh no! My buddy used to say you always have to sacrifice something. In our case, it's pizza. Oh no. I know several people who love pizza. I think I would cry too if I couldn't have pasta. Sounds silly, of course, but in reality it's not. Still, you get used to it over time. I can see he's wrong. David lives in a spaghetti-less hell. What kind of monster would doom someone to that? You can still order food delivery, by the way. Just this time, eat the delivery guy. He seems to enjoy talking about how cool vampires are. Okay, back to your question. Ask him something else. Okay, finally. Okay. Did you watch Twilight? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch emo crap. That's a damn lie, and you fucking know it. Look at you. I hold a dramatic pause. David looks like a cornered animal. He sits on the floor, then the ceiling, then anywhere but me. Finally, he lets out a loud sigh, filled with disappointment and embarrassment. Fine, damn it. All right, I watched everything. All the Twilight movies. I watched Lost Boys. Oh my god, I knew it. And through the vampire blade. This is literally amazing. The idiot who bit me didn't explain anything beyond the basics. Like, don't go to the sun, you little punk. I thought maybe those stupid movies had a clue, you know? Hidden in all the silly romance and melodrama. Most of it turned out to be bullshit. Oh no! Oh no! I think I really like it. Oh my god! I read legends, search for info online. As you can imagine, all supernatural beings try not to give themselves away. but sometimes you still stumble upon bits and pieces or crazy, one or the other. My favorite, by the way, was From Dusk Till Dawn. I love that. Well, I have a funny relationship with that movie. I won't say I love it, but it's a very interesting movie because the movie starts, nothing happens, right? Nothing happens for like 15 minutes, right? Then you go to Mexico, still nothing happens, right? You went to a bar, nothing happens. Then Salma Hayek dances, and that's when the movie truly begins. Yeah. And you have to sit through her putting her toe in Quentin Tarantino's mouth and pouring alcohol down her leg into his mouth. You have to suffer through that. But sometimes you must suffer for art. So you must suffer through that. And then after that, the show really begins. But again, the movie starts, nothing happens, 15 to 30 minutes pass, and then the movie begins. And that's how that Dusk Till Dawn. Too bad vampires don't explode in real life. You still haven't told me if you sparkle like Edward Cullen in the sun. He's a deep ragged black. No, we don't sparkle. Want to know what happens if I step into the sun? I catch on fire, as if someone poured gasoline on me and lit a match. Do you know what that smells like? Like fried chicken. Oh wow. It's nasty, excruciating, final death. Very brutal. Hot men. Imagine the smell and slowly licking your lips. Hot men. You shake your head. Terrible. However, let me ask you one more thing. I wonder what he would like. I feel like there's something I just can't read the sign. I feel like with the gesture, it was very easy to get all the hearts, but this one is like really difficult for me. I want to see what happens when I say this. Ah! What the hell is wrong with you? There is clearly dealt with violence, drugs, and monsters, but a cashier craving fried vampires is clearly too much for him. I'm still awkward in my life. This is the first time I've seen something like this. Okay, hold on. Let me load. It's terrible. However, let me ask you one more question. Go ahead, but hopefully it's not about Twilight. David looks perfectly. Okay. Let's see if he has some weaknesses. Well, no more tanning, no reflection in mirrors. How am I supposed to put my makeup? Who's gonna do my makeup for me? If you were ugly before, it's actually a bonus, right? Damn. Okay, hold on. Okay, maybe I don't need makeup. Actually, hold on. Maybe I don't need it. You can enter without an invitation. Garlic doesn't scare you either. Holy water is trickier. Depends on the situation. A steak works, but piercing your chest would be quite the challenge. Piercing any part of you is quite the challenge, actually. Our skin is like steel, unless it's particularly persistent werewolf. Unless I'm particularly persistent werewolf. So it seems like werewolves suck, and they're the problem. Well, at least you can enter without an invitation. No need for unnecessary chit-chat with people. David looks at me expectantly. Okay. Who were you before the bite? He opens his mouth, ready to tell me off or mention something about butts again, but stops himself. Probably his thank you sealed our fragile friendship. I'll tell you, but it's probably not relevant. Well, it's nothing. I was nobody. I was just surviving as everything went to hell. Unlike all those bastards born with a silver spoon up their ass. You ever see those happy American families in TV commercials? They sit at a table made with bowl. They sit at a table with a bowl of salad, smiling like idiots, and they always have a dog. Well, that wasn't me. My stepdad was a crazy guy who thought the best birthday gift was a smack on the head. He did teach me how to shoot properly. I left my family dumb I left my family dumb early. It was really dumb, but I thought I'd start a band and become a rock star. But as you can see, as they say, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up faster. At first, I worked whatever I could, then found some guys to do some shady stuff with. There weren't many ways to make a living in Los Angeles area. Couldn't exactly work the cash register, right? David jabs again, but without malice. The antisocial atmosphere made him resentful of the middle and upper classes, but it hasn't affected me. I wonder why. Yeah, being a gangster would be cool. Doing gangster things, riding motorcycles. Like working the cash register isn't so bad. You would even be better without. It would even be better without customers like you. I don't know what he would like. That's the prime problem with him. I feel like he's an enigma to me. He lets out a quiet chuckle. Come on, life isn't as fun as it is on TV. Mostly, we just sold diluted crap to junkies and solved problems. Sometimes, no person, no problem. You know? I prefer the part about the motorcycles. That's it. That's the whole story. What about you? Oh Lord, this is my chance to make up something cool. Or just tell it like it is. I have a single parent family and have an art degree and no dog. I think I'll just tell them. He's being really honest. I think it's in kind to be honest. He listens to how I ended up in this job for my job search. I didn't sell drugs in alleys, but it seems we still find some common. Got it. You're not in your element. David truly understands. Neither he nor I wanted to end up where we are. Neither of us knows what to do. We both love cheap noodles. But he can't eat them anymore. I win. You must be tired of those Rami requests, huh? I would draw you. Oh, like a French girl? He tries to look nonchalant, but his eyes shows he's interested. Go ahead. I love beautiful doodles. Oh my god, are we gonna... Please, Lord, please give this to me. He says the word doodle with such strange tenderness. This sounds more like a compliment than an insult. I pick up a pencil. Oh my god, are we doing this? I hope we are. I pick up a pencil. Draw him as he is. Oh my god, that looks so nice. Wow, what a face. I almost forgot what I look like. Bags under my eyes like a junkie. No way. No, you have the perfect amount of bags. It makes you look sexy. I know a particular girl. I don't know if she's still watching, but I know a particular girl who loves her a man that looks like he's tired and hasn't slept in 50 years. Silence hangs in the air while David examines the drawing. He clearly doesn't know how to react to this unexpected little act of normalcy. Looks cool. The last words were spoken in a barely audible, almost reverent whisper, unlike anything I've ever heard from him before. Two simple words, said with all the sincerity this guy can. I can do something too. David takes the pencil from me with deep concentration, almost sticking out his tongue, scribbles something. Oh my god, is that me? Wow, I look hot. A few minutes later, a drawing appears before me. Don't we look perfect together? Like, don't we just look perfect together? Like, we're like the perfect couple. Like, it just makes sense. I never would have thought this guy was capable of that. Wow, beautiful. David clears his throat embarrassed. Nothing special, just a doodle. I was into it a bit when I was a kid. Comics, all that stuff. Nothing serious. I take the drawing for myself. Put it up! I want to see it up! Alright, where were we? Okay. Can you find everyone who wronged you in life and get revenge? Yeah, a lot of people think about that at first. But it's a bad idea to leave a trail of bodies of people you were somehow connected with. You're so right, bestie. You're so right. I did not think that far ahead. And your head quickly fills with other things. Like, well, the fact that you're dead and it's forever. So after you've been turned, you didn't find everyone who bullied you in school and beat them up? I don't think he was bullied at school, personally. I do want to ask though, but I don't think he was bullied. He's gonna be like, bitch, I was not bullied at school. I usually beat them up right at school. I was gonna say there's absolutely no way he was bullied at school. He beat the shit out of every kid who came for him. All right. You might think I'm some kind of bully, considering you might think I'm some kind of bully, constantly pulling pranks, because I was actually quite quiet in class. I can see that. Just messing around in the back of class like an invisible man. Until some jerk started picking on me. Once I smashed the globe over the guy's head because he bonked my sneakers. Well, you fuck around and find out, right? As if wearing clothes from Walmart made me worse than them. Yo, I found some dope shit at Walmart. Don't let him fucking... Good thing we don't have clothes here. David looked at me expectantly. Okay. Wrap it up with questions. Wrap it up with... wrap it up with questions. I'm ready to make my decision. Excellent. He leans a little closer. Then suddenly... Oh my god! Oh my god! He's a bat! He's a bat! I didn't even have time to blink before David vanished! Now he's a little bat hiding behind the counter. Listen up. Don't say anything about me. Sit tight and behave or you'll feel incredibly shitty. Look at him. He's such a cutie. Trust me. If you rat me out to that butt, I'll find a way to get out and twist your head off. The threat in his voice was completely lacking, mostly because his voice now comes in a very small, rather angry bat. Werewolf. A werewolf was about to come here now. Oh my goodness! The creature steps inside! Good evening, ma'am. A low, rumbling bass, surprisingly calm and friendly. I'm listening, sir. Apologies for the sudden intrusion. Edward. You can just call me Eddie. We're chasing down a certain pest. Oh my god, a baby. You haven't seen a vampire around here by chance, have you? You know, young, a bit scruffy, wearing a leather jacket. You see, here's the story. One of our packs nearly took out the vampire sire. Oh wait, okay, hold on. You see, here's the story. One of our packs nearly took out a vampire sire and his offspring a few hours ago. It was a tough battle. We suffered losses. We tried to track them and found one of them. Well, more like a pile of ash where he once lay. No! That's what he meant, like, if you were free, cause like, this fight. Oh my god. So like, literally his life changed a few hours ago. Oh no. He's just recently free. It seems one blood. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I have like my water bottle open next to me. It just echoed. It seems one bloodsucker off the other when he was weakened. Their family values are quite lacking. It seems patricide has occurred. David didn't tell me anything about it. Probably that's why he had all those questions about vampirism. He was trying to get advice on where to go next after killing his creator, but in a completely idiotic way. He's so mad! You see, ma'am, vampires are parasites on the body of our society. They drink blood like mosquitoes, but unlike mosquitoes, they kill their victims by draining them dry. They languish in boredom with their immortality, and thus destroy human decencies, play with them, and torment them, and derive a semblance of pleasure from their suffering. They are devoid of true feelings. I look at David, devoid of any feeling. He's shaking all over. So I would be extremely grateful for any help. Grab David and hand him over to the werewolf. Oh my god, that's crazy. I can give him up. That's no blackmail, David. I feel like we're just making headway with him. I don't want to like ruin whatever like tentative relationship we got going. Don't give David away. That bastard threatened me 5 minutes ago, but now he's small, trembling, and helpless. He's my bastard. I force a smile and say I haven't seen anything. A quiet, peaceful night. Eddie examines me closely. He's probably catching a faint smell of blood, but my calm demeanor throws him off. Strange. Well, okay. If he shows up, just give a whistle. We won't. Oh my god. Hey, if he shows up, just give a whistle. We won't far away from here. Good night, ma'am. The werewolf goes off onto his important wolf business. David crawls out of his hiding spot. You could have turned me in. He stares into my eyes as if trying to peer into my soul and understand what it's made of. And that would have been the sensible decision. But I'm glad you're not one of those sensible ones. David says this with genuine relief in his voice. He's grateful to me and now doesn't quite know what to do with that gratitude. He clears his throat awkwardly. So, what's your answer to my question? What would you do if you were a vampire? His gaze reminds me of a lost fighting dog without a master. He's restless and can't find his way. What an advisor he picked. May the Lord help him. Honestly, yeah. I take everything life has to offer: travel, entertainment, experiences. The world is full of wonders. When you're immortal, all doors are open to you. I'd just surf the internet, decay and rot. Nothing will change. One could enslave humanity, or at least one neighborhood in the city. You can learn so many things, read some books, even learn to play saxophone. But to me, it's between 1 and 4, but I can't tell which one he would like, or which one even maybe removing him. Which one I would give if the vampire came to me and said, "What would you do with vampirism?" Honestly, I wouldn't know, because other than the cool things you can do, there's also some hard things that honestly I wouldn't be able to deal with. I love food. I know I sound like a fat ass. I love food. I am a fat ass, by the way. I love food. I love food so much. Food really does amplify my mood. It makes me feel horrible, makes me feel sad, makes me feel happy. It does amplify my mood, and that if I can't have food, I would be really sad. and like not going out in the sun. I do like being in the sun. I do like it. I know there's people. I know people that are like, "Yeah, the sun, yeah," and they're like so contrarian. It's just like, shut up. My goodness. It's usually the same people with like seasonal depression too, and it's just like maybe that's why you're so sad. Maybe that's why you're so sad. Please, please be in the sun. But like, I really do like the sun, so it'd be like really upsetting. I feel like there's so much negative, but like I think what is kind of a benefit to him is that he has time. He doesn't have to have the answers anymore. He has time to do whatever, and he can actually change himself if he wanted to. He has the time to change himself. He can. I think personally, to me, I feel like the first one is so sappy sounding. I think the fourth one is my answer. Like, the world is now your oyster, and you can reinvent yourself if you want to. You sounded like you hated what you were before, and you know, now it can change. Now you can be different. I feel like he's not gonna like this answer, though. I will say. I've touched on something deeply personal. His lack of education, his unrealized dreams, his dangerous territory. Perhaps before me stands a great unrealistic astrophysicist or the next pole star. Saxophone? Seriously? Wanna play blues? David laughs. The laughter quickly fades. I remind him that he can now become whoever he wants, break free from the usual tough irony. Okay, I'll think about it. Just forget the saxophone. Always wanted to learn the guitar. You can be a rock star now. Hooray! Rock vampires! Here, take it. For buying a saxophone. Oh my god, thank god. They got all the money. David was about to turn around and leave before he suddenly stopped. He pulls a crumpled piece of paper from his pocket, scribbles a number on it, and leaves it on the table next to my hand. But just as I reach for it, we touch hands. Oh my god, we touch hands! Oh my god, we touch hands! His hand covers mine, pressing it to the table. His skin feels cold, rough from barely visible scars and blisters. This grave-like chill sharply contrasts from the warmth of my own hand. I feel a slight tingle, like static electricity. Call me if you need a ride from work. I've got a couple of ideas of what we can do before dawn. See you. Damn! Oh, that was gorgeous. David says goodbye and leaves. The gas station sinks into absolute silence. Well, that was quite an interesting encounter. I really could have turned him in, but I didn't want to. Hanging on the wall, you know. It's so cute. Like, it really is so cute. Oh my god. For someone obsessed with ass-related threads, surprisingly, his hands are quite skilled. Now, I also have a date invitation with a guy who wanted to make me his dinner half an hour ago. Maybe in a sexy way? You know, maybe in a sexy way, we can be like his dinner. I'm trying to like jiggle. I'm still not used to like wiggling my body. Like, you know how like I know like people are very used to like jiggling the boobies and like doing things. I have still not figured out how to do that yet. So like whatever wiggles I get is the only wiggles I know how to do. I survived another visitor. It seems I'm starting to get used to this job. I know, oh god, I really liked him. Like, I really liked him. Like, Jester who? Jester who? Like, fuck him. The vampire, Wiping off the sticky residue, hoping it was just spilled soda from the counter, I suddenly hear a crunch of gravel outside. Hooves? Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, I may have spoken way too soon. I may have spoken way too soon. We got another. This is definitely not another vampire. The stranger leans against the counter, trying to look casual, but the way his tail twitches betrays his nervous tension. Hi. He clears his throat. Hello, babe. My name is Victor. Aren't your parents pirates by any chance? Well, hello there. Okay, I see who Jenna's like. Wow, I want to date everyone. I feel like we date everyone, we're all gonna die. So we need to pick one. I don't think they're the type to share. Um, waiting for him to finally say what he's buying. No, sir, my parents are not pirates. Aren't your parents farmers by any chance? Uh, you mean are they rich pirates who could pay a ransom for me if you kidnap me? Please, sir, don't. No, my parents are not pirates. Oh wait, are you bad? Are you trying to pick me up? Oh no, he's trying to pick me up. Oh no. I could almost read it in his eyes. I practiced this so many times and I'm still stumbling. Oh no, it's okay. Oh fuck. He breathes in this and starts to force a nervous, trembling laugh. Yes, it's very surprising that they aren't pirates because you're a real gem, miss. Sir, you illuminate this dirty gas station with your glow. I mean, you clean it very well. This is not a compliment to you. It's just, forget it. You're a gem. Let's just leave it at that. Awkwardly smile in response to encourage him. I give him a light, hesitant smile. It's a bit awkward, a bit forced, but undoubtedly encouraging. Victor awkwardly smiles back, wiggling his tail a little. He's blushing! Very slutty. Not. Okay, I see the one that Janice likes the most because she was so quiet with everyone else, and then this boy appears with his whole chesticles out, and she's like, damn, I see the one you like. He's incredibly happy that I didn't start an exorcism ritual. Didn't call security, though there's probably none anyway. Or worst of all, the security of this establishment is my responsibility. I love a shy guy, I can tell. Okay. Then his smile gradually fades and he looks away nervously. May I ask a question? His face is burning. Victor takes another deep breath. His stomach is growling so horribly. I hope the guy's okay. Is it really that bad? I mean, is my flirting technique really that terrible? Oh fuck, sir, it's literally awful. It's like literally awful. Like, it's so bad. I don't know what I can say to make it better. Honestly, if you just said hello, what's your name, and just spoke to it, you're like that hot. Like, I think if you just casually spoke to a woman, it would work better. Like, a pickup line would not work for you. It makes it apparent that this attractive man has no game. Do you know what I mean? Like, you guys feel me? Like, I feel like him using a pickup line makes it more obvious that he has no game. But he's so, and because he's so hot, it amplifies that he has no game because he's using a pickup line. But if he just spoke to a woman, it would be it would come off as flirty, just general random speak. He's that hot that using a pickup line would ruin the game, but he's that hot that if he just said hello, it would work. I hope everyone followed my logic. I'm just saying that this is the worst day of my life, Daddy. It reminds me of that meme where someone fucks up replying to someone saying good morning. And just crashing out while walking away. This is the worst day of my life to have ears. Well, it could have been better. Awkwardness is a great style. I like. I would no. We can't. We can't. It was really bad. It will only remotely work if he's hot. It's really bad. Well, it could have been better. So you're saying there's a chance? Thank you. I'm still learning. Oh my god, how old are you? Wait, how old are you? So I'm not that bad. It wasn't completely disgusting. His hooves. Sorry, his hooves have a rhythm on the floor. All right. It could have been better. I can deal with that. This is constructive criticism. Oh yeah, I want free art for my OC and I just sent it to you. I know, I just saw it. It's really, really nice. Damn. That's so pretty. I love the teeth. I really like the teeth. It's so pretty. I was just about to ask, where do people get these things? I know where to get it, on Twitter. Am I on Twitter? No. Am I ever on Twitter? No. I know why I don't get these things. I just don't go places. Maybe the problem was the presentation or the pirates. Pirates are cool, right? Everyone loves pirates. I think people like pirates in theory. Let's go back to what's that movie called? What's the movie? Scott Pilgrim versus the World. We'll go back to them, right? So we're gonna go back to Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Remember the first Evil X, and he was like people like pirates, and we all looked at him like he was fucking insane. That's how you should treat pirates when you try to talk to women. I want it from another streamer who flirts with the artist. Oh my god. Wait, no, don't answer. I'm taking too much again. Talking too much. He coughs shyly and mumbles something to himself. Then he shifts his gaze back to me. Actually, miss, I'm here to acquire. He doesn't get to finish. We have a visitor. Excuse you! Oh, it's no, it's okay. No, listen. It's a bodega. It's a bodega. I forgot. No. It's okay. We got multiple people in this bodega. Have you watched a Scott Pilgrim anime? No, I have not. He has to flirt with me. He has a flirt with me redeem, and I send him flirts and pickup lines to use. It's a fun little game to make them keyboard smash. Oh my god. Devil. Of course you would abuse that. I'd be like, yes, save up enough. I need to keep pressing this button. She stands next to the counter, clicking her mandibles impatiently. 2 packs of Barb's teeth? Oh my god. Oh god, I keep burping. A pack of screaming cheese. Oh no, not screaming cheese. And a bag of fairy fingers. The fairies! Darling. By the way, your gas attendant is a real sweetheart. We have a gas attendant? Wait, gas attendant? It's frightening to imagine what my invisible colleague looks like. He hasn't even bothered to say hello. We have a colleague? When did we learn that? And hurry up. I need to rush. I have a lot of work waiting for me today. Alright, so apparently we have fucking monster Karens too. God. I started to pack the order. At the same time, the incubus awkwardly tries to hit on the lady. No, please, no, please, no, no, no. And I thought we had something special. Apparently, the failed Casanova decided to try his luck with the new victim. Oh, he looks so nervous. Oh, he looks so nervous. Wow, you seem so busy and cool, ma'am. You must have a very wonderful job. She's just clicking her mandibles energetically, producing a buzzing sound that vaguely resembled laughter. Wonderful. Oh yes, wonderful. Wonderful for those who don't like to eat, sleep, or see their children grow. Okay. Me too, girlie. Really, the best job in all the 9 worlds. Speaking of children, Victor barely recovers from her sarcasm when the lady immediately pulls a wallet out of her bag and unfolds it. Oh my god, the babies. Look at the little one. The last one. Oh, she's so cute. There's more. And over again. It seems endless. This is Gugu. He has his father's mandible. Victor gazes into the abyss, and the abyss gazes back, revealing baby pictures. The seduction attempt has failed again. Like any mother, Lady Mantis loved her children and considered it her sacred duty to tell every passing incubus about them. Me showing strangers my cat. This is Gugo. He is in his rebel phase right now. He pierces mandibles. Can you imagine? He makes such a rocket when he eats. The image of a larva in a biker jacket makes me snort and reminds me of David. And this is Gigi and Gaga. Oh my god, Gaga! They're still larvae, but already so talented. What talents can larvae have? They just lie there and eat. I do too though. Wait, don't think about it. You have many very beautiful children. All 20 of them! Incredibly cute. This is just the first wallet. Oh! We have multiple wallets! Damn, I really want to see the rest of them. No, help him. Hand lady her order. Oh, I got a bit carried away there. I really am in a hurry. Here, your money, darling. Thank you. Put it in the jar. Victor watches her disappear into the night and then turns to me with a grateful look. Thank you, miss. I couldn't handle 20 more children. To be honest, I already broke down at the 8th, and I felt looking after a cat was hard. The lady left very little in tips. Wow, what a bitch. Probably all her money went to her children. Okay, never mind. It's all right. Victor suddenly remembers he came here to buy something. However, my visitors rarely recall that. I need a book. Is it Flirting for Dummies? You know what you should do? You should read a romance book. Like, you should read a Regency book. That would help process. It's kind of like so ridiculous that you'll be able like to get little tips from it. Victor scans my stinking supernatural realm of discount rot and chocolate. It's a guide for, succubi and incubi. I can't remember what it's called, but I've definitely heard something about it. Can you take a look? It's definitely not for me. It's for a friend, a friend of mine, It's for my less experienced friend. Because I'm, an employee of the month in my lair. Oh no. Oh no! Just thought about it. He didn't specify whether he was the worst or best employee of. Well, life force harvesting for dummies or something like that. I heard him mumbling quietly to himself. Such a shame. I should have just stayed home and rewatched Evangelion for the 10th time. You watched Evangelion? I haven't watched the newer one. I know it's not new anymore, but I haven't watched that one. I did watch the OG one in the 90s. I even bought the actual DVD. I'm talking to him like he's a person. I bought the actual DVD that came with, like, you know, the movie and everything. Like, I got it all, bitch. Because I was just like, I got so obsessed with it, but I couldn't find anything on the internet after a while. And I was like, I refuse to be stopped by anybody. I'm going to go on eBay and buy the DVD. And I did. And I watched the whole fucking thing. And then I made the grave mistake of watching the final episode. I think it was the episode, or was it the movie? I think it was the episode where, like, it was, you know, like, again, me talking to him like he's a person. But you know when they're like clapping, they're like, good job, good job. I watched that episode in the darkness of my room, and then I felt my emotions, my mental capacity, my mental, like, I felt my emotions and, like, I felt mentally, I felt everything going, and I was like, oh, I'm slipping into something that I don't want to slip into right now because of this fucking show. I turned on all the lights, I opened all the windows, and I was like, no, this is not happening. I will not suffer depression because of Evangelion. La la la, la la la. There's no way they're stopping me. Nuh-uh. Oh my goodness. I'm heading to the storage room just a few hours before I was rushing around here looking for blood for a very hungry monster. But all these vials, eyes, and tentacles seem less. A gigantic. It's one of my favorite shows, LOL. I feel like it's probably mine too. I remember specifically watching it. I remember someone did a video where they were like, "Oh, Evangelion has like the dumbest, like, empty spaces, like, oh, empty air," and I was like, "You're fucking dumb." And they cited one of my favorite scenes because I felt like I forget his name, but I felt like the guy in Cop Out when he was like, "No, no, 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 no." Who, Dan? And then Facey answered the guy's question, like, after the dead air. So I just seen it Cop Out, but, like, basically he mentioned the scene where, oh my god, I forgot their names. The two girls are in an elevator, and the elevator goes on for a little bit, and you can just feel the heaviness in the air. And I literally sat there. I'm like, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Bitch, don't talk. I know you want to fucking talk. And it was not, it was not the orange hair girl, which, again, I forgot their name. But it was, like, the quiet one. I was like, don't say shit. I know it's gonna be you, because you're a bitch who likes to fucking say shit when you don't have to say anything. Don't say shit. Stop. Don't talk. Don't. And then she says something. And immediately the orange hair girl spirals. And I was like, why the fuck did you say anything? I gotta say anything. Like, I remember that scene perfectly. I was like, no, don't talk. Don't talk, bitch. And then she spoke. And then everything went haywire. Oh, it's such a funny scene. But the guy mentioned, like, oh, this is the scene that shows how bad it is. And I was like, you're a dumbass. It was, like, a really great scene. It showed how good they are with this kind of, like, tension. Okay, a gigantic dead moth lies on top of one of the boxes, or perhaps it's very tired. Okay, I'm rummaging through the book section, deep in between baboon metaphysics and limits of patience of your dead servant. I find desired volume. I come back from the storage room holding the forbidden, mind-bending, treatise titled "Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Demons and Everything You Didn't Want to Know About." Wow, this is definitely better than those PDF guides from various sites for. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind who. Clearly not for the whole thing. Let's study it. Yes. Would be very unusual if he just tipped me and move along. I expect too much from this life. Me too, bitch. fact, this will be very entertaining. Um, this will be a very entertaining educational lesson. It certainly won't be unnecessary. And the guy looks and the guy looks like these pictures are enough to make me think. The sooner this is over, the sooner I can send him on his way. We find a cozy spot next to the counter, and I pull the grimoire closer. I open the book, and the pages yellowed. I open the book, and the pages, yellowed and brittle with age, release a cloud of dust and indecent, horrifying desire. Incubi, the nature of the tempting rogue, hooves of desire. Tempting rogues? Oh, that's me! Yes, definitely me. hooves are hooves are just like mine. You have no idea how awful they clomp. They clop, especially on tiles. Wow, he just wants someone to talk to. He just needs a friend. When you sneak into the fridge at night, the whole house wakes up with you. Everyone thinks there's a big clumsy cow living in your apartment. You look more like a sleeping paralysis demon. That's so mean. Yeah, I think you really are an incubus. They're all purple. Oh, you're right. All incubi really are purple. I thought my skin was just some kind of coincidence. Wait, are you not an incubus? What if he's like a fawn? No, with that tail, that wouldn't be a fawn. What if he's just a regular demon? You don't have to do all this stuff. You know, like when you create a character in a video game and you just spin the color wheel until you stumble upon something weird. He gives me a curious look, as if not entirely sure what the coolness of his purple hue. Ah, I love the color purple. Too bad I'm not purple. Jake's head sadly. Shrug. I know what you mean. When I was created, someone also spun a wheel. By the way, I was created in Spore. Huh. You know what? I'll make a joke. He lets out a quiet, soft chuckle. Spore? Seriously? I know it's a self-deprecating joke, but by the way, it really has an awesome character creator. I love the mating dances in the game. Ah! Mating dances? Maybe I should have taken a couple for my profession. And by the way, you can make beautiful creatures in Spore too, even with symmetrical limbs. It seems like that was a compliment to me. I am very symmetrical. Ooh! Victor turns his attention back to the book and runs his clawed finger along the line. Incubi. Appreciators of the vibrant hues of the soul. They draw power not from blood or life force, but from pure, potent energy of mortal emotion. And although a refined bouquet of positive emotions is the preferred ambrosia, what a fancy word. Practitioner can also sustain themselves with more coarse, fickle energies of negativity. Despair, horror, humiliation provide a quick, albeit unpleasant rush of power. It's no wonder that now, after an argument with someone in the comments, I felt like I've eaten a few raisins. Judging by the expression on his face, he clearly isn't cut out for horrors and humiliation. His limit is probably arguing on 4chan. Also a kind of source of horrors and humiliations, but still, it's a bit different. An incubus can, albeit less effectively, form form a symbiotic connection with by feeding off of a single consenting mortal vessel. A mortal vessel, and the mortal vessel in turn can absorb some of the power from the incubus, among other things, their immortality. Oh, I'm liking him more and more. Wow, sounds like a decent deal. I certainly always have plenty of emotions. Mostly hatred for the fact that earning money you have to work. Honestly, same. I get so mad. My friend sent me a post. She's like, I can't believe, like, with all these titties and all these thoughts, I still have to work. And I'm like, truly a travesty. Truly, why am I being forced to work here? I'm not built for this. A whole mountain of raisins for Victor, or whatever he called it. What a relief, just one person. The thought of having to chase after a whole bunch of strangers makes me feel sick. Strangers are the scariest thing right after rent. Yeah, I totally understand you. Oh my god, wait a minute. Am I connecting way too well with Victor? Wait, but David! I feel like it's literally David, then Victor. Like, they're really close. And then the Jester guy's my last one. It's probably even hard. Yeah, I totally understand you. It's probably even harder to deal with clients like me. Communication is really a horror show in itself. And then you add literal horror with vampires and ghosts. Just a nightmare. You understand. I'm living a horrible hellscape right now. I am in constant fear for my life. He really looks at me with sympathy. He feels sorry for me. I don't even know how to react to that. Trying to understand what people want from you is quite the challenge. It's like trying to play a game with its rules changing every 5 seconds. And someone has turned off the screen and you're paralyzed. Basically, yeah, I completely get you. Victor flips through the grimoire, reading the chapter titles. My voice, I don't know why. I have been talking, like, I don't know why today, when I am here doing this, my voice is like, chalkboard, and I'm gonna hurt you, I'm gonna cough, make your throat feel terrible. It's like, why? You're fine all day. All day. What's wrong with you? Okay. Techniques of rogue seduction. Juicy emotional juices. What? We got juicy juice that will help you. Using lascivious? What? Lascivious energies for thaumaturgical purposes? I can't read these things. I don't even want to know. I kind of want to know because I can't read it. I just want to not starve without energy and maybe pay my rent. Oh no, we're in the same boat. I don't need to be the lusty cousin of Doctor Strange. His fingers finally jab at a random chapter title somewhere in the middle. Love letter. It seems completely and irrevocably outdated, especially the part about carrier pigeon colors. Love letter. Who writes love letters anymore? They should apply to text messages now, right? But this is a good start. Let's work on this before moving on to a more complex seduction method. He pulls out a pen from somewhere. A cheap ballpoint with a little anime cat charm at the end. Oh my god, wait, I think I love him. I hand him a grease-stained napkin. Like everything in this rotten place. The book says to convey aching adoration and a hint of forbidden desire. Victor starts scribbling something on the napkin. No! It makes something like this? No! No, Victor, try again. Yeah. I love it. No, Janice, not you falling in love. Yeah, I guess this really isn't the most aching thing in the world. He takes a less greasy napkin from me and starts drawing again. What about this? No! No, Victor! Will you marry me in a funny cat? Wonderful, that lonely, pain-filled tear is like a cherry on top. I think this will win Janice over. Demon boy and a memer. At least that one is cute. No, literally, at least this one's cute. I think this is Janice's like type right here. We found Janice's type. I like both. Or both. I mean both pictures. Yes, that's definitely better. Both pictures. I wonder if I'll get another one. Hold on, let me save. Can I get a... No, Victor, try again. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I want to know if I got another picture. Check both boxes. No. Yes, that's definitely better. Oh, thank you, Lord. I guess I shouldn't say that anymore. He lets out a sigh of relief. So the key to seduction is adorable vulnerability. Got it. Less pathetic desperation. More cats. The difference is indeed subtle, and everyone can catch that. Catch it. I know we can. Victor continues the book, recognizing the desires of the vessel. He scans the first few lines of the text. It's all about observing subtle hints, interpreting body language, and engaging in candid conversations to uncover the special nature of mortal carnal desire. He glances at me. What are you looking at me for? What does Vessel Vivian want? This vessel wants money. This vessel wants stable mental health. Listen, you're asking for too much. That's literally, that's asking for too much, okay? It's like saying I want world peace. Bitch, it ain't ever happening. This vessel wants fame, love, and adoration. This vessel wants to become the next, Sandro, I can't, whatever. The vessel wants a simple human sofa and cuddles on it. The vessel wants to leave work as soon as possible. Let's not linger, young man. Hold on. What if I say this vessel wants money? Vessel wants money. Victor, who was expecting some incredible revelation, blinks in surprise. Oh, right, of course, that makes sense. I'm getting so many hearts. Am I like more compatible with Victor than I am with the one you know what? That makes sense with my life. That makes sense. The cosmic irony, the cosmic humor, the tragic humor of my life is that the person I want, I don't understand them and I can never get them. But a random bitch that I just casually am talking to and mildly flirting, I understand them perfectly. It's just, oh, my life sucks. And with this, we can work with it. It says here that incubi naturally attract values, including material ones, and they always have something to offer mortals. Our Venn diagram is overlapping. Well, to anchor the sensual aspect of the material, honestly, my finances have been okay lately. I'm curious, where exactly did he sell his soul? I felt like I've been selling mine to my employers my whole life, but somehow it's always for $3 an hour. Just grab him by his horns and pull his head wherever you want so he knows how to be an incubus. I don't think he's an incubus. I will be so for real. I don't think he's an incubus. We continue to study. We continue to study this villainous seduction manual, the art of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. To his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate compliments work on living people. We examine the first chapter where words are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. How has he stayed alive if he sucks at seducing? That's why I think he's not. I don't think he's an incubus. I think he's just a regular demon. He just looked like that. Because I don't think incubuses have hooves. That's a demon thing. Or a fawn thing. But he got a tail, a demon tail. He's not a fawn. I think he's just a regular demon. Especially since he goes to reaction is to troll and be obtuse. Might feed on negativity. That's true, he might feed on negativity. He did say it tastes like raisins. I don't know. We'll see. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things, don't say unpleasant things. This is definitely outdated. If I tell someone that his eyes are double gateways to the champ's Elises, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper spray. And this, good lord, when I kiss you, I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. How is that even supposed to work? No, that's too much, even for me. Victor clears his throat. His gaze slides over me, trying to latch onto something particularly attractive about my appearance. Okay? Not my ear shape. Not my, of all the things you could have mentioned, not my, I have wonderful hair. I have a beautiful face, not my wonderful eyes, not something mildly seductive like you have a beautiful outfit on, not that like my ears. Janice, you work with this. I can't work with this. You know what? Devil can give you a crash course on flirting. Someone can. I don't know if I can do it. I'm not. I just sit there, look angry, and then everyone comes at me. That's what I do. That's how I work things. Have I ever told you guys? I went. Nah, shut the fuck up, Dennis. He appreciates the small things. Stop giving him an out. I went to a gathering with friends, and they brought other friends. So we're just around chilling, talking, blah, blah, blah. And someone was asking, it just became a conversation. Someone was asking, how do I get this man? And we were all, fucking around. We were just saying like random jokes, blah, blah. And then someone asked me, and I was like, oh, I don't get people. I just sit there, look angry or mildly upset, and everyone runs to me. I don't do anything. I just have like a resting bitch face on, and everyone's like, what happened? Or like, buy me drinks. I don't have a face for smiling. I have a face for mild irritation. And the guy there was like, well, you haven't looked at me like that. And I looked at him and I was like, why would I look at you like that? And everyone starts hysterically laughing because he's clearly trying to flirt. And he did it in the most dumbest way possible, where the only reaction is to just fucking kick him off his high horse. He's like, oh, why didn't you look at me like that? I was like, why the fuck would I look at you like that? Why would I look at you like that? Why would I ever want that from you? He was knocked down several pegs. Everyone was laughing about it, and no one could let him live it down. You have very elegant ear shape. That's how I feel. God, why me? Thank you, Victor. No problem. I mean, they really are. They have a very elegant curve, aesthetically pleasing, 11 out of 10 on the ear attractiveness scale. Ears on my head are an 11 out of 10. Will there ever be a happier day in my life? Oh my goodness. He takes a deep breath, gathering his courage for another compliment. Actually, you seem so calm and collected. You remain polite no matter what. Patient. It's an incredibly rare phenomenon, especially in a place like this. You have to be incredibly strong to stay so cool under such pressure. This guy was struck down by ordinary plain politeness, but says a lot about our society. Makes me wonder how he feels about his own ears. These are so different. I mean, you know, they're monster ears. They're demon ears. Okay. This person was struck down by ordinary basic politeness. This is a lot about our society. No, that wasn't bad. He smiles gently in response. That one was a good compliment. The other one fucking sucked. This one was good. Despite everything, he starts to relax. He's probably beginning to feel more comfortable around. Actually, hold on. How long is... I don't know if this is the demo or not. I think this is at least like a full-ish game. How long is this game? Oh, 9 endings. Okay, this game is long. So... okay, this beginning we definitely... oh, never mind. They only have day 1 out. Day 2 has not come out yet. We'll love to hear your ideas. Tell us what you think. Okay. This is a demo. Oh my god. I thought... not yet. We're almost done. I will say we're almost done. So as soon as this is over, we'll finish this game. Because there's no point of ending it now when we probably have like 5 more minutes left. I can't believe... I cannot believe... I mean, like, I kind of knew it was a demo, but at the same time, it said, like, oh, 9 different endings. I was like, oh, okay, so we have enough. No. Rude. And I'm really liking this, so I need more. Oh, this is why I don't play demos. Because I just need more. I would have never thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul, and not the other way around. Oh my god, best friends. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. I didn't know we could change. Oh, it's metaphorical. I feel like a lot of indie games have been like that lately. Only 1 chapter out. I know, it's really annoying. Because I do like it, and I'm like, okay, let me see more. Nope. No more. The text describes the principle of mirroring, subtly borrowing mannerisms, speech patterns, and even express opinions of the victim to create a sense of closeness and understanding. The path of least resistance to gain mortal attachment. Oh no! What about all that stuff about just be yourself and everything will work out? My mom lied to me, didn't she? With similar interests, what do ordinary people like? Football and the weather? Definitely not anime and Dark Souls. No. I feel like there's a lot of people in this here who like anime and Dark Souls. Specifically anime. I don't know about Dark Souls. I mean, I know I don't like Dark Souls. I don't ever play Dark Souls, but I feel like I could like it. But anime, definitely. We got this. Discussing the brilliant soundtrack of Silent Hill with people is a bad idea, that's for sure. No, wait a minute. You mean like a music soundtrack or like an instrumental soundtrack? What are you talking about? All right. Practice. The book says the practice is the key to success. Victor lifts his gaze to me. Play along with me, please. Like we just met. We did just meet, Victor. Beautiful mortal soul, I have a appeared to you in half dreams so many times, but I finally decided to find you in reality. I won't let you go so easily again. Even though the aren't the most elegant, there is something supernatural about them. I still begin to feel a pull. A shiver runs down my spine. Given to the feeling. Come on, you don't have to pretend to get close or make friends. I love to talk about the Silent Hill soundtrack. I feel like he wants to feel like. I feel like giving into the feeling validates what he wants, which is like, to be an incubus. He wants to like feel like he really is an incubus. And I feel like, the first option is also like, validating that being himself is also good. So I feel like both options are good. I just don't know which one like would give me the heart. I do love the Silent Hill soundtrack. All right, this is Genesis playthrough. Victor's carefully crafted seductive expression shatters into pieces. His eyes widen. He blinks several times. His gaze ignites with pure delight. You really want to talk about Akira Yamaoka's industrial soundtrack? And how they create all the encompassing sense of psychological horror that reflects the protagonist's inner turmoil. Because I mean, the use of trip hop elements in the Silent Hill 3 soundtrack is criminally underrated. Criminally. Oh, yes, Mortar, your interest in such eccentric melodies is quite intriguing. I must say, the first time you did say those seductive words, it worked. Like, it really worked. I was like, oh. It really did work. But I also did want to talk about the soundtrack. He chuckles softly. But you're right. Pretending is very exhausting. You can never truly be close to someone if you're always pretending. Though, I don't really need that, do I? I just need juicy, sweet emotions. Well, who am I kidding? I'm the most pathetic incubus in the world. I need more than just that. He flips through the treaties a bit longer before letting out a sigh. His stomach growling again. It seems he could use an emotional snack. I think we've covered all the important stuff. I suppose it's time to wrap things up. He starts to rise from the floor. Wait, how did it happen that no one explained anything to you? Even I had a briefing, a 2-minute one. I'll tell you, but promise you won't laugh? I promise. Relief rushes over his face. Yes, wonderful. I accidentally sold my soul on the dark net. You what? He holds a dramatic pause. I needed that pause. Because what the fuck are you talking about? Go on. Fuck, what an idiot I was. I dropped out of college back then because of constant stress, moved into a tiny dump and barely left my apartment. I was scrambling. I was scraping by with some freelance work. Sometimes I chatted with various anonymous folks from 4chan, people without names, gender, or age. Then I stumbled onto a stupid ad. What did I have to lose? Definitely not a demon. 7566 in the chat offered me a chance to escape loneliness. Later, after I turned into this creature, he told me he did it for laughs. Oh my god. He left no instructions, just wrote "get good" in the chat and deleted all contact. He was curious to see if I could handle it. His chance to escape loneliness turned out to be putting me in an incredibly deadly situation. He lifts his eyes to me, his memory of a fresh wound for him. Before I can even respond, he jumps up from the floor. But I've already wasted enough of your time. He clops his way to the counter. Well, to be honest, I didn't really understand much. Those chapters are so strange. He lets out a quiet chuckle. What's those noises? But you know what? It was great. I haven't had this much fun in a while. I think I even ate properly. Finally, positive energy, I mean. Thanks for the lunch. I'm not sure if I need to pay for that, but I'll leave some money just in case. His tail twitches awkwardly. I haven't really interacted with people since college. Built my will to it. It feels strange not to feel like such an idiot around someone. Thank you so very much. Yes, it's overflowing, thank God! He tosses some money into the jar, then takes a deep breath and adds, and maybe someday we could, well, hang out together. That is a lesson. Just play some silly games like friends. Why not? Why not? Why not as friends? We could make it a date. Damn it! Hold on. I don't know because I love him and I love David. I don't know. I don't know who to pick. Hey, buddy, I'll think about it. Ah, cool. Well, good luck with the rest of your shift, Vivian. It was nice to meet you. The gas station returned to silence, broken only by the hum of refrigerators and my own too loud thoughts. So a crazy god, a vampire thug, and a shy incubus walk into a gas station. Sounds like the start of a really bad movie. My life is now a joke. Just for me. I just wanted to pay my bills. I didn't sign up for interdimensional quarrels and therapy sessions for the undead. But on the other hand, I wasn't eaten. I wasn't turned into a piece of furniture. By the standards of this night, it was a resounding success. I cautiously glanced at the door of Bob. I cautiously glanced at the door to Bob's office. There was a low guttural humming, like a giant, disgruntled computer tower was working inside. The clock on the wall indicated that it was the end of my shift. With a heavy sigh of relief, I began closing up the place. Finally, I walked to the front door, inserted the key into the lock, and was about to turn it when suddenly, organism! I jump in place, nearly dropping everything. Organism, your performance has exceeded all my algorithmic. I cannot speak. Predictions by 47.3%. Algorithmic? Yes. You are not just an organism, you are an efficient, flawless machine for generating currency. I am feeling an emotion your kind describes as managerial pride. If you keep up the good work, the possibility of receiving a 25-cent bonus, I will kill you, will become not just hypothetical, but quite real. Go, organism. Restore your energy resources and return for further exploration. No, not exploration. For further exploitation. Oh my god, what a jerk. What a relief. He vanished so suddenly. He vanished as suddenly as he appeared, leaving nothing but ringing silence behind. I stood for a few seconds, processing what I heard, and I slowly turned the key in the lock. Click. First shift complete. I survived. And now I can do anything. Which means call David? Return to the store to Bob. Romantic even though wait, what? No way, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna call David. Maybe it was a bad idea. Maybe it was my best one yet. It's my best one yet, bitch. I'm getting fucked by a vampire. Okay. The creature on the other side informs me in a raspy voice that he'll be there in 10 minutes. Messy. Fuck you. Shut up. Shut up. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Shut up. And sure enough, soon the roar of a motorcycle. I hate motorcycles. Gonna lurk while I eat dinner. Okay, thank you for the lurk. Sure enough, soon the roar of a motorcycle shatters the silence of the night. A battered but powerful bike pulls up next to me. Come on, move your ass. Sunrise is soon. Oh my god, look at us! Yay! His voice sounds gentle. I move my ass and climb onto the seat behind him, wrapping my arms around his waist. That's not his waist. He lets out a satisfied sigh. And by the way, enjoy today's sunrise while you can. What do you mean? I freeze. I know exactly what he means. This could be my last sunrise as a human. Maybe I want to become a vampire, or maybe not. Either way, we're making decisions together now. Damn, we're already a couple? That's crazy. He slightly turns his head. The surprise in his eyes is replaced by a brief glimmer of respect. He looks at me like a tamed wolf, like an equal. You can see the crazy in our eyes. Like they're both fucking insane. His hand covers mine, resting on his chest and gently squeezes it. Okay, boss, whatever you say. Whatever awaits us, eternal wanderings, arguments over who cleans the blood off the dishes today, and the necessity of pretending to be our own descendants, we'll face it together. The motorcycle roars and heads out onto the highway. Oh my goodness! And I got the ending I wanted! I got with David! Yay! I'm so happy! Oh, this is such a shame that it's a demo! God, I want more of the story. I want to see what happens. Oh, that was so cute. You know, if I actually saved, I could have gone back to go see what happens with Victor. It would most likely be very cute, but I'm so happy that we ended with David. Oh my goodness. You saw the crazy in our eyes? We're just like matching each other's freak, and I loved it. Oh my god, the way that they looked at each other, I was like, damn, they crazy together. Oh my goodness. I need the full game. I'm literally like in hysterics. I need the full game. That was, oh my god, it was so much fun. And it took a long time, but I'm happy that we got through the whole game. That was so much fun. It was exactly what I needed. Like I really needed just like a ultimate game, a silly little romp to meet a hee 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 ha 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 to, and I did it. It was, this made my week. Made my week, made my day. This made my day so much. God, I love Ultimate games so much, and I love vampires. This is gonna be so great. I'm so happy. I'm gonna be riding this high for the next few hours. I'm awake, and then when I eventually pass out, I forget all about this. But for now, this has been so great. I really like this demo. I guess that's my thoughts. If you couldn't tell, I love this demo. I think this is such a good game. I just need the rest of it. Like, this is killing me. These demos, these really good demos and no game. Oh, it's so frustrating. Like, I understand why. Like, listen, I understand why. It's just like, as a very impatient consumer, I want it now. So it's just like, oh God. Please just give me more. Oh, I really would like it. I hope like this actually is quicker to like develop. I really, really, really would like to play the rest. It's such a good game. I love all the boys. I think if you're very chaotic, the first boy is for you, the Jester. And then if you're like me, just like a regular toxic girl, it would be David. And then if you like raising children, it would be it would be Victor. They're all toxic in their own way, but they're so cute. So I'm gonna leave it there. I loved all the boys. I love them. I even love Bob. Bob is hilarious. Whenever I see him, I get way too happy. I'm like, oh, thank God Bob's here. I'll fix it. I can't believe we could have sex with Bob after. That's insanity. I need more of this game. Please, please follow the lady. Did I have her? Yes. Please follow the lady. Give her all the loves. I need more. I need more of this game. So good.